now. Fucking beat that shit. I want to grab you by your head and squeeze it into the blood. Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, everybody, man? What's good, everybody? Everybody's feeling. Let me talk my back. All right, what's good, everybody? Yo, today is a great June 27th, 2026, you know what I'm saying? Good time of day, y'all, wherever you're watching from. Everybody type a W, let's get shit started, all right? I lost my 70 stream streak, Sunyon. We'll get it back. All right. 2 days until my B-Day. A happy early B-Day. Now, make sure to get me a gift on your B-Day. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely motivating you in life, right? All right. Anyways, everybody type W's to get shit started, all right? Let's get shit started. What's good, Neon? What's good, E7? What's good, Mario? What's good, Oven? What's good, Positive Tony? What's good? Albania, what's good? Logan, what's good? Big Thirst, what's good? Fedoran, what's good? J2. I'm balding at 17. Good God. What's good? Croak, what's good? Oven, what's good? Random. What's good, Senor? What's good, Yoshi? What's good? Dubious. What's good? Pika, what's good? Puffy, what's good? Croak, what's good? Omar, what's good? Rimuru. What's good? That Japan, what's good? Jester, what's good? Elite, what's good? Nigga said, nah, I'm your Nigo Robin, bro. Lock in, bro. The start of the stream. What's good, Sea-Dog? What's good? Yo, JKK with the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Prime sub. Appreciate that. Albania, you didn't have to time him out for that. It's straight. What's good, Tyson? What's good, Dete? What's good, gang? And what's good, activists? All right. If I didn't see you, I see the rest of the stream, man. Y'all's everybody feeling, bro? When are we getting the GTA 6 copy? Yo, you dead ass thought you were getting that? That show was a lot, bro. What you talking about? Of course, Tommy acknowledges the Japan name. Bro, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Not read out his name? The fuck? Freaky Tommy. Okay, y'all. How's everybody feeling? Let's get shit flowing. Kanye's not all of that, bro. So you just want to be the first time. I see. I can tell you're rage baiting because it's your first time chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can tell. I ain't gonna lie. Like I can just tell you're a first time chatter. So you know, just hold this little quick time out real quick. Hold that for me. Another ult. No. Yo, Loki, bro, the mods is running low, bro. Where the fuck the mods at? Albania's here. Everybody else fried, bro. Yeah, we need mod app soon. It's always Tommy banning people on the spot, true. But then they deserve it. See, now I gotta be more of a villain, especially since that one stream, the day we don't speak of. Like I gotta be more strict with people. I don't need the weirdos thinking they cool and shit. They can just get a slap on the wrist. We need these streets to be checked, not for real. We need an NFG police force. Who wants to be in it? Oh, shit. Me, yes. MF timing people out. Okay, y'all. Let's go to get the news started. Actually, first, y'all, we have to talk about how my life peaked, bro, at that Ye concert. Like, dead ass when I tell y'all. My life will never be that peak again. I hope y'all know that. My life will never... I will never reach a moment like that, okay? There's only a couple moments that will compare to that moment. It's me getting married to my wife, the birth of my children, and that's really it. I'll be real. Dax concert better. Yo, I think the craziest thing about the show, bro, Fedoran's in chat right now, the fact that you were there, bro, 3 of y'all fucking DM me talking about, yo, Tommy, I'm at the show, where you at? Yo, I ain't know I have that much motion, nigga. Dude, why were so many people that watch me and shit there at the concert trying to link up? That's kind of crazy. Yo, like, but the concert was too big. Like, I don't think anybody would even be able to see me, bro. It was like a fucking 75,000 stadium arena. I mean, to be fair, 70K people there knows crazy, bro. Like, dude, when I tell y'all, oh my God, bro, he dead ass. Y'all, the thing I was scared at the concert was like he was gonna play like a majority of like the new shit and Bully. And like, you know, Bully is aight, but like I'm trying to hear the hits, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I need to hear the hits. Yo, so I was so happy, bro. He literally played the most perfect fucking show. He played some shit, I was surprised. He played Gold Digger. I was like, damn, bro, he playing Gold Digger? Like, kind of surprised, but it could not have been that great. Okay, listen, y'all. Look at this shit and tell me right now. Not this. Y'all, tell me looking at this, you're not feeling FOMO. You're not like, fuck, bro. Like, if I seen this shit, I just looked at the video from different people's POVs as well on TikTok. Like, bro, that shit will give me FOMO if I didn't go. Deadass, it was the most perfect set list for, like, the songs I like. I should have gone to LA one. Yeah, the LA one seemed like the best one. I'm gonna be real. Like, look at this shit. Bro, look at this stadium. Look at this stadium. Perfection. This was I think Flashing Lights, All the Lights was the best one. Bro, I didn't know this nigga was gonna pull out lasers and shit. Look at this. Bro, this is a once in a lifetime event. Bro, and I swear to y'all, I don't know how he did it, but this nigga had a light shining from heaven. Do you see the light? Bro, look at this shit. It literally went up. I looked up. I would record it. Bro, I didn't see the end of the light. It went up all the way to the sky. Because he's, yeah, Loki, that shit just happened to him, bro. He walks around. A big fucking beam of light just shines down. It touched the sky. And he played Touch the Sky too, yo. That was a top song. Yeah, I only posted, like, I didn't want to post too much on here. But, dude, there was so many good ones. I didn't post my favorite one, but my favorite song is Homecoming. Bro, that shit was so generational. And that was a good one. Wait, Fedora, what would you say was your favorite one, bro? I think, honestly, bro, the atmosphere of All the Lights, Flashing Lights, Heartless. Like, this nigga had the crowd singing Heartless word for word, bro. He stayed silent. He said, y'all sing it. All you hear is, in the night, I hear, like, you hear a whole ass echo, bro. If I didn't have Never See Me Again, then it's ass, bro. Why the fuck would he ever play that? He's never performed that. That's how I know you're not a real yay sexual. If you're a real yay sexual, you know that song was vaulted and it got leaked. And he never wanted to get leaked. Oh, Runaway? Runaway outro with Donda made me cry for real. Nah, he always ends the show with Runaway with the fucking piano, the din. Look at this shit, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen. You have to go to a Kanye concert, like, bro. I think it's actually mandatory. I even told Caleb, because, y'all, Caleb, like, he likes him, but not as much as me, right? But he literally saw the clips, and he was like, because there's a show in San Antonio, he was like, bro, I'm trying to go. I said, nigga, I'm going again, nigga. Yeah. I said, bro, I'm going again. I will go twice. He was like, before he didn't really care to go, but he saw the videos, and he was like, yeah, now he has to go. How long did you take to get your hotel? I got a hotel and then an Airbnb with, like, I was there with Ryan Sala. Like, bro, all of us agreed, and Glisten too. Shout out Glisten. But all of us agreed it was like a 10 out of 10 show. Literally everything, the way he structured and shit. I think he had a good balance of, like, putting the songs that wasn't really well known in between the popular songs too. This shit is never that good. Hey, Technic, bro, I'm telling you. Why am I even telling this to you, nigga? Go goon your fucking Mila whatever Genshin Impact pillow, nigga. Alright, this shit was generational, bro. You will never understand something like this. I could have seen Ryan Solid too. Yes, you could have. Hold on, let me pull up TikTok. because I don't feel like pulling up all the videos on my phone. I literally recorded I have like 40 videos. He's a genius. Facts. Yo, and they was trying to cancel this concert, bro. Yo, I feel like it would be kind of dumb to cancel the concert, because for one, the amount of money people bring to the economy was crazy. Like, even think of it, y'all. And I was talking to Ryan Saul about this. Like, bro, the amount of people that bought plane tickets, that bought hotels, that bought Airbnbs, that bought Ubers, bro, the city off of this night, dead ass, or off of this whatever, he's still there. He's performing tomorrow. The city is probably about to make $100 million for the local economy. Just off of people buying different food around the city, off of people getting Ubers, off of hotels and shit. And it's crazy to me too, bro, because if you're going to cancel this shit, you're going to have to cancel a lot of other artists. And I thought of it too. Nigga, for example, Chris Brown performs all the time. How many women has this nigga beat? But this nigga gets stadiums. Like, bro, you're going to have to, if you're going to do this for one person, you're going to have to do it for everybody. Chris Brown literally performs all the fucking time, and his shows aren't canceled. That nigga has beat not just Rihanna, multiple women. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking too, there's like this one country artist, I think his name is Morgan Wallen. He's gotten caught like saying the N-word, shit like that, having controversial statements, and they don't cancel his shows. So it's like, if you're gonna do this for one artist, then you're gonna have to do this for all the artists, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I think it would just kind of be dumb, bro, to cancel it. And off the fact that he literally apologized in the beginning of the year and shit, and is like, has clearly tried to make a better path for himself and shit, and got him better off his feet. But let me see. Yay, Tampa. Chris Brown, the ultimate husbeater. Sure, hey, we do never know. Listen, all I had to know is I had to catch this shit. All right? Because if he gets canceled again, there's no coming back. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck he could do, like, past what he did, but gang, if it happens again. If it happens again, I came when he fixed his PR, all right? Senator got $500,000 from APAC. Yeah, and I seen a clip of like I don't know who it was, but somebody in San Antonio was trying to cancel it. It was either like the mayor or it's not a governor. I think it was the mayor. She was saying like, yeah, we shouldn't host it there or some shit. Like, you're just gonna lose money, bro. And then I saw the city came out too there, and they basically said like, bro, our hotel bookings are up 30%. Like, the city council said it would be basically, we don't accept like his past statements, but it would be dumb to cancel it. And it will also ruin people's plans that like got planes and shit ready for like coming to the, like, it would just basically fuck up everybody's plans and waste their money. Yeah, making the money. No, literally, bro. And then that money also goes to the people there, like the citizens. It goes to the taxes there, which like helps fund the fucking city. And I'm not gonna lie, I will say Tampa is one of the most unwalkable cities I've ever been in the US. And nigga, when I tell you, that shit was diabolical, bro. Actually fucking diabolical. Dude, I'm literally walking with Rye to 7-Eleven, bro. I'm walking on a sidewalk, then it just ends. But then another one appears, and then on the right, there's one that curves in. It makes no sense. Average American city, but no. When I tell you, like, I get America doesn't really have good walking infrastructure, but that shit was insane, bro. Like, that shit was fucking ridiculous, bro, that I was noticing it. That's just cities in general, because I mean Austin is pretty walkable, but granted this is the downtown, I guess. Well, Austin's like actually like extremely walkable. Like, there's bike lanes and bus lanes and shit. Let's see what they got here. Oh yeah, they played Niggas in Paris. Yeah, this was lit. This was definitely up there in litness. W Fellas in Paris. Bro, it's so good that he played the hits, bro. Like, I'm just so fucking happy. I never thought I would hear like this in my, like, at a fucking concert for real, bro. At a Ye concert. Like, this some shit I would think you would hear at like a 2015 concert or 2016. He played this in a 2026 concert. Also, I had my university orientation yesterday. On my soul and bloodline, there's someone that looks exactly like you. Yo, I posted, actually, we'll go over it, bro. I posted on my story like a couple days ago. I was randomly on Google and I swear I found my doppelganger. I don't know if y'all seen it. Oh yeah, Mercy. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, chick be so thirsty. Look at the light, bro. How the fuck did he do this? Yo, he just spawned in with that shit. He just spawned in with that shit, bro. What the fuck? Yo. That's crazy. Kanye has been healed. We seen this. Oh yeah, on site. Bro, thank God I wasn't in this mosh pit, dude. I don't know how people do this shit, bro. Like, if you do this, you're a different type of different. Like, gang, I seen a video of people fucking jumping towards each other in the mosh pit, and I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. I was gladly in my seated area, all right? Is that Tommy? I wonder if you could see me in one of these videos. Probably not. I think I was in this section. Like, in the seats. I was in the second row. Approaching, fuck whatever y'all been. Where's Waldo? What else we got? Oh yeah, this was fire. Everybody jumped, bro. Yo, all hits, bro. All fucking hits. That was so good, bro. Oh yeah, look at this shit. Nigga, I'm not doing this, bro. Tactical nuke incoming. Like, is that Fedoran? Bro, people think I'm gonna be in this crowd. You're crazy. L pussy, fuck you, nigga. Like, bro, all sweaty and shit, bro. Yo. Holy, what the fuck is this quality, nigga? Tactical nuke incoming! Yo! I clicked on this thinking it was a normal video. Oh my god. Now we need actual videos. Yo, I should have found my wife at the Ye concert, bro. Why didn't I find my wife there? Yo, there was a lot. No, there was actually like fucking, bro, the prettiest women. Like, I don't know if you're not seeing these type of women at like a lot of like rappers concerts for us, bro. Like, there was pretty ass women there. Uncle Bottled. Not seeing this. What else? What the fuck? What is this? This nigga said nigga, bro. Yo. Oh my fucking god. Oh, we need it. Yo, look at this angle. Bro, you cannot see this shit and tell me like you do not want to go. Look at this fucking angle. So beautiful, bro. Just a bunch of human beings vibing. That person's on FaceTime, bro. Did Ye say anything at the concert? Oh yeah, no, he stopped and he said, hold on. I got something to say, y'all. You goddamn. No, he didn't. He actually barely spoke. Like, I was kind of surprised by it. Like, I think we heard his voice like 4 or 5 times, like, talk. Most of the time he was like tell people, oh, put your hands in the air, or like directing people what to do, but yeah, nah. Did you go anywhere? And yes, I was there with Rise, Solin, and Glisten. That shit was, oh my god. Yo, the most wholesome thing I seen, bro. I think the most surprising thing to me was like the diversity in the crowd. I'm talking about like ages. Dude, I seen like some motherfucking like 65-year-old like white guy. And I don't know, bro, why I just like was surprised by that, but I seen that dude and he was like, hell yeah! Where's Kanye at? And I was like, yo, W-Unk, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, W-Unk. Dude, he dead ass had a great beard and everything, bro. 65. He had a beard, he was vibing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was really cool. They're LARPing because of their children. No, bro, you realize Kanye's been a fucking superstar for like two decades by now, since 2006, basically. This dude's probably been listening before some people were born here, bro. Probably before I was fucking born. Yo, Technic, shut your ass up, bro. Beautiful. Let's see. Okay, what the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit. I see you in that crowd. I literally don't think you'll see a single video of me here. It was too big. It was way too big. Oh yeah, y'all, he played my outro, my old outro. I feel kinda free. Yeah, W stream. Stop to see if I still bleed. W Tommy reference. Look at everybody's hands up, bro. I'm trying to see. He was playing some like new shit too. I don't think anybody recorded it. What the fuck is this? We growing old? Nah, this shit was wholesome though, bro. I seen TikToks of like people with their family and stuff, and I'm like, damn, bro. I saw this like one TikTok of his mom, and she was like, "Hey, I'll never be like." She was like 40. She was like, "Hey, I'll never be 42 years old with like my 18-year-old son here." And I was like, damn, that's wholesome, bro. My mom would dead ass be scared going there. I ain't gonna lie. My mom doesn't like loud noises. Yeah, well, my mom, like, that's cool, bro. You know. Did he play World War III? Nah, but he did play Carnival, and then I low-key forgot how like insane some of the lyrics are. And I think people kind of got silent when he was like, "Elon on my rocket ship. It's time." Like, ooh, stop mentioning Elon, bro. Like, I'm Yay Kelly, bitch. But the thing is, the song is so fucking, the beat is so lit, bro. The song is so good, like, you just gotta vibe a little bit to it. All the Vultures is awful. Nah, bro. Carnival, you got Carnival, and I don't know what else. That's mainly it, to be honest. Did he play that bomb song? No. He low-key didn't bring anybody out. I thought he was gonna bring out, like, somebody. But nah, he didn't really bring out anybody. Oh, yeah. When he brings this, you know it's the end of the show. I met Shed a Tear, bro. People were crying at this shit. In LA, he brought out Travis Warren. I know, LA was the best one. It looked like the best one. Look at you. 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 Peak. Peak. Look at this stadium. This shit generational. Gonna tell their grandkids about this shit. I'm telling my kids about this, bro. And my grandkids. They're gonna be jealous of this, bro. You've been putting up with my shit's been way too long. Like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Bro, the reverb is crazy from the stadium. I know. Gotta never take work off. Baby, I got a plan. Run away fast as you can. Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's mostly everything. Yo, when I'm telling you this, bro, generational. Tommy shed a tear. I did cry. No, I didn't. Bro, I was literally like all today. I was just looking back at the footage of the concert. Like I was just looking at POVs, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like it was really. Like this is peak life, y'all. 2026 is the new 2017. 2026 will heal us. I wasn't wrong. It's okay, we wouldn't judge. Bro, y'all, I saw people too. Bro, people came from so many different places. People came from New York. People came from like a bunch of East Coast states. Like I seen people talking about that. People came from different countries to this show that were like close to the East Coast and shit. Like they literally flew to fucking Tampa just for the show. I think the only thing is the worst part about it, y'all. The worst part about it is like after, dude, we literally had to walk like 40 minutes to find an Uber. Cause like all nearby, like right when it ended, everybody was calling Ubers, Lyfts, different shit. There was traffic, bro. People yelling at each other. Like, what the fuck, Sario? You just ruined my vibe, bro. Just ruined my vibe, gang. What was I saying? Fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, it was just overall chaotic, and we had to walk like 40 minutes, bro. Look, I'll show y'all my steps. Nah, don't say what's good, nigga. See, I was just off my vibe of talking about the A concert, and then you gotta come in and say what's good at least, bro. How you gonna start in with the fuck you, nigga? That's weird. Look, I'll show y'all. Dude, I got 18,000 steps in a day, bro. Like, holy shit. I deadass still feel it. That's nothing, to be honest. Stop. Good job losing 1 pound. Shit, I better have lost a fucking pound. And I was standing for like 2 hours at the concert. For real. So I was probably burning calories just standing and fucking vibing. Tommy lost 1 pound at 365. All right. Overall, y'all. Yo, you know what I think is going to be the best show, y'all? The one in Chicago is going to be the best one. Like, bro, that's his hometown. Gang, that's going to be the best one. I might have to go to that one. Hometowns are always the best ones. I like the MJ song. Oh, yeah, he remixed MJ in it. He was like, everybody put your hands up for MJ. Everybody's like, oh, shit, he's back? But now he was just doing Good Life. Welcome to the Good Life. All right. Do you think Kanye in Alaska? Bro, if you're in Alaska, you're definitely just going to fly to the LA show, I feel like. That's probably like the closest one that you will go to. He was spiritually there, facts. Kanye in Hawaii, trust. Is Hawaii even a big place that like celebs perform and artists? I don't know. I don't think so. It's just too far a lot of times. Yo, reminiscing with the 5 months. Appreciate you. I need Ye to pull up to the Bay. What place would be the biggest, the most packed? No, imagine he did like the Madison Square Garden. How many people can that hold? Madison. That would be full. That's... What? It's not 19,000. Hold up, seat capacity. Oh, it is? Oh, shit, I thought it was bigger. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, hell no, yo. The way niggas hype this shit up in New York, the way people hype this up, dude, I'm thinking this is the biggest stadium. 19,000 seats? That's your ass, bro. Bro, like the one we went to, no, that shit would definitely be filled up. Bro, the one we went to was 75,000. It's a maximum is 75,000. That was the stadium we went to. Yeah, the other one would be instantly sold out. Kanye, come to Easter Island, please. Dude, I'm pretty sure in the Turkey show, y'all, like he sold that, like he set a world record in like the Turkey show for, I forgot what. But like everybody, especially if you're in Turkey, you're gonna come from like Europe and a bunch of different places. You got to think of it, right? 128K, that's what it was. Like David, like this, bro. It was held in I forgot where, and also they try to cancel this one. Maybe Istanbul. I think maybe Istanbul. Everybody from motherfucking Europe came to the shit.
Citi Field is a way bigger stadium in NYC. Message is just an arena.
Okay. Yeah, but that shit is...
I went to see Steve Aoki yesterday with a group of friends, and it was a full-on mosh pit. Man, it was fun as though it got weird in some cases. Some of the group of people I went with in my program decided to vape and one decided to take a stranger's weed cigarette. Some were girls too.
Yo, why weren't you smoking
I danced
weed?
with a few of them. Generally I did not care if some friends do it, but if MFS tried to force it onto me, that is a problem, but only experienced it from random strangers, which I declined.
Yo, you should have been smoking with them. Never take a random MF's weed. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, the whole stadium for the A concert just smelled like fucking weed and beer. Pure weed and beer. I'm pretty sure weed is illegal in Florida too, but like, you know, people don't give a fuck. And then it got really hot. Dude, the weather was bad. I think it was like 88 degrees. Like, by the end of it, there were certain songs I was singing, y'all, where I literally had to catch my breath. I was like, I'd be like, in the night, I'm here. Let me breathe in a little bit. Holy fat, buddy. It's literally 70,000 fucking people's pure heat, nigga. Alright? You would feel that shit too. Some random girl tried to twerk on me in the mosh pit, which weirded me out a lot, so I had to push her away. Yo, why'd you push her away, bro? How do you even twerk at a Steve Aoki concert? How does that even happen? Isn't he like a fucking... What type of music he makes? Like dubstep type, like rave music? Am I tweaking? How is that possible? EDM? Yeah. How do you twerk to EDM? L fumble? I mean, nah, if you just don't want to... I mean, first off, she could look chopped and shit, but like, if you don't want that shit, then, you know, you shouldn't have to... You gotta ignore it, bro, or push him away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a girl wanted to talk to me there, and it was the girl right next to me. But she kept kind of looking my way and shit. She tried to make a conversation twice, but... You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to talk, gang. I ain't gonna lie. On God, I'm not lying about that shit. I swear, I promise you I'm not lying. Say I'm lying about that shit. Yo, let me get Solid and fucking Ryan the phone. Hidden dip. Yo, y'all are such fucking horny. Goddamn. Like, y'all some horny little shits, alright? I wasn't interested, okay? It's okay to come out, Tommy. You should have said something. I wasn't trying to talk, y'all. I was there for yay, dude. And I wasn't really that attracted, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna be real. Okay, let's go in and see the World Cup games, though. Was she chopped? I wouldn't say she's chopped, but like, definitely not like the best looking. You know what I mean? She also had a nose ring. Do y'all know about the nose ring theory? Nah, ain't on that type of time, low key. I'm not looking for a girl at the moment. If somebody wants to, I know that person lied that I accept that I also like girls in my group, and then smoking and drinking turned me away. Hey, yeah, bro. I mean, shit. You don't gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Talk to fucking every girl that throws it at you, nigga. That's some hornball shit, yo. I could talk to women, bro, okay? She wasn't that chopped. Yeah, she was definitely chopped. What? Yo, she was not fucking like, she wasn't chopped, bro. But she wasn't like, if I showed y'all wouldn't be like, oh, that's a fucking baddie or some shit. You know what I mean? You just trying to be nice? Yo, unpin that shit, bro. Unpin that. God damn. Alright, let's look at the World Cup games. We're done. I took too much time. First time chatter? Oh, he's getting time though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold this time, my nigga. What is time up, bro? Oh, fuck. Now the pin's fucked up. Oh, no. Yo, this shit is glitched on my screen. Look what y'all did! What up? Okay, here we go. I fixed it. Okay. Damn, we gotta go through the news quickly. I don't think I missed much anyways. Let's see World Cup games real quick. 2 days ago, Ecuador and Ivory Coast, 2-1. Damn, Ivory Coast, you're cooked. Wait, what was it? Let me just see the games today. It said Ivory Coast. What are you talking about? Oh, Germany. Yo, I'm tweaking. I'm just reading it too fast. Hold on. World Cup games. Jordan's playing Argentina. First off, RIP to Jordan. Just want to give a pre-funeral. And yeah, shout out to you, know what I'm saying? I got a close friends that's, you know, his parents are from Jordan and shit, so. Yeah, man. I mean, it's raps. I ain't gonna lie. It is indeed raps. Ooh, yo, Congo was cooking. Congo beat Uzbekistan today? Damn. Okay, Congo. Okay. Oh, we got a game. Oh, a game's literally about to happen. Algeria, Austria. Is there anything else that happened today or not? South Korea got eliminated since Congo beat Uzbekistan. Oh, damn, ripped to them. England beat Panama 2-0. Yeah, it's not surprising. Croatia versus Ghana. Croatia won 2-1. Egypt and Iran tying. Oh my god. Yeah, Belgium put belt to ass. Yo, France fraud Norway. Yo, not my go Holland. Not my go Holland, bro. Damn, man. They're really fried. It's over, bro. It's over. Yo, I'm saying that like I care. LARPer, I am LARPing, nigga. I am LARPing. What the fuck? Nah, I be seeing the videos, bro. I like that shit the Norway crowd does. When they rowed the boat, they're like, whoo, whoo. Yeah, I low-key want to go to the crowd just to do that. Woo, woo. That shit got ore. Always got a LARP. Hey, this shit is making me more of a football fan. I'm not gonna lie. It's lit. That's because the Norwegian coach decided to bench the best players, including Holland, since the game meant nothing to them. Wait, why did it mean nothing to them? Why does it mean, oh, to like leave him at rest? Damn. As an Algerian, we're low-key cooked. Yeah, GG's to y'all. Okay, I guess we'll see the next games. Do we have any interesting games tomorrow?
Tommy, this is related to the concert, your Japan glaze, and the World Cup. Anyways, I saw the entire Japan World Cup team in the Nashville airport since they are headquartered there.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. Maybe I should have got a picture with them. Yo, I kind of want to know. I already know the Jordan and Argentina is about to happen now. We're gonna see like a 10-0. Actually, don't they try not to go too hard on teams that are like, let's say you're Argentina, right? Argentina is clearly one of the teams favored to win, potentially. Don't the coaches kind of tell them if it's like a team that's like not that good? They're like, yeah, don't go too crazy. Just get like 2 goals and then just like bullshit them. Like, just play with them. Yes. Messi on the bench? Shit, they better bench him for this, bro. Yo, if Argentina loses, bro, because Messi's on the bench, that's diabolical. Is there any other like good players on Argentina other than Messi? I don't got ball knowledge, nigga. Before y'all hate on me, I don't know. Yes. I know his team is like the best supportive. Like, that's why Messi's able to like score so much. They're the best like supportive team and carrying him. Me and Sario as Hispanics are praying for Mexico's downfall. But why are y'all praying for the downfall? I be seeing some people getting hated, like, or people not liking Mexico and shit, like playing it. I don't get the lore. I don't know the reason why. Martinez, the goalkeeper. I'm gonna act like I know who that is. So I guess they're gonna win because of that. It's because the fans are annoying as fuck. I'm Hispanic and praying on the downfall too. You fucking Albania? Are you dead ass? Because they're fucking annoying as shit. They think they're the best Hispanic countries. Oh, okay. It's like one of those things. It's like one of those. Okay, I feel it. It's a little like regional beef type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how the South American countries feel. I feel it, bro. It's basically like how Africans... Actually, no. Argentina is low-key like the... What is it? Like the Israel of South America, no? Messi single-handedly carries the PR of Argentina. If Messi didn't exist, yo, Argentina would be fried as a society. Yeah? Like, bro. Argentina, like, man, the PR Messi does is fucking insane. Argentina would be viewed as racist without Messi. Well, I mean, that's what they are viewed as in general, even with Messi there. To be fair, South American countries low-key have beef with each other, though, especially Venezuela. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It's like every continent, like, it's like Africa. Different African countries beef with like each other for like certain reasons. Like it's like little things. So I understand that. Or Europe or whatever. Same thing with them. Like countries would like beef with each other because of little things. Okay. Let's see some extra news. GTA 6 news. Right here. We gotta check this dexterity shit and go to Reddit. GTA 6 will not have physical discs at launch, with box copies only, including a download code. A new report says Rockstar currently has no plans to print discs after release either. Rockstar. I just want to talk. What the fuck are you guys doing? Huh? What the fuck are you guys doing? We not getting GTA 6? You will own nothing and be happy? Man. They have to release disc. There's no way they don't release disc at all. Like, people actually like to buy disc just as physical media, even if they don't use it. They like to have it. People literally were trying to resell 50K worth of GTA 6 copies like it's not a digital code. Man. I heard they're doing disc in a few months because they want to avoid leaks, but yeah, Rockstar. I mean, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense because, yeah, if somebody gets a disc, they could, like, leak the game. But I don't know. I mean, digitally, somebody could leak it, like an employee could do it, or somebody could hack it. Yeah, like, I remember that one kid that fucking hacked GTA and, like, released all the beta footage. That was without disc. So, I mean, I don't know. That was a false rumor. Doctors are warning against the viral Nature's Ozempic gelatin drink being pushed on TikTok. Experts say eating gelatin makes people feel full for around 30-60 minutes and does not burn fat. Yo, people do anything but actually trying to go to the gym. Literally just go to the fucking gym, bro. Hit the treadmill, gang. Walk outside. Arby's hate is so forced, and your name is TommyNFG Jr. How are you gonna say that and then represent? What the fuck is this profile picture? Why have I never seen this account? I don't think I've deadass ever seen that account. Whoa, hold on, let's see the drink. Or the jelly, whatever.
It's the latest.
Good God, bro. Yo, this is type of concoctions my mom would send me and be like, does this help for losing weight? I'd be telling her like, no, bro, Mom, you got to do a calorie deficit. But she'd be telling me she don't understand the app. And I'm like, all right, I'll download it on your phone. You just got to use the app. I can't help you do everything, bro. Son, it's not Son. Yo, I've given my mom a lot of advice. I've helped her with weight loss, but like, dude, I can't help her with absolutely everything and shit. Like my dad be locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad got a fitness watch and everything. Like he's been more locked in. Like my dad lost in the past year, like probably like 20 pounds, you know, and he's looked a lot better. But my mom doesn't track her calories. So yo, sorry. Send me that. Can you send me the video of the mosh pit? Can I show chat? I need to see what it looks like. I'm gonna compare it to the Yay mosh pit. Or if you don't want to, it's straight.
It's the
I wanna see
latest
it, though.
trend for weight loss going viral on social media that
All right,
fans
bet.
are calling
Ew, apple cider vinegar juice jelly? Yo, the amount of fucking... The shit you would take after this will be insane. Would be biblical, bro. You're gonna be on that toilet, and people are gonna think a motorcycle or a modded car is going out. Like, it's passing by their house. Like, god damn.
nature's Ozempic.
My timeline has been
Warm in microwave.
consumed with
Straight
nature's
bullshit.
Ozempic.
I've been seeing all these ingredients.
Oh, this... Bro, the only ingredient you need is a gym. It's crazy because, y'all, there is dudes that literally, men or women, it don't matter, that really will eat maybe not that good or whatever, but they go to the gym so it balances out. You know what I mean? If they simply did that, they could probably eat like a lot of what they want.
Put to use into some sort of a
Fuck
gelatin
the gym, you
tube
need
kind of
common
thing.
sense.
This right here is gonna help you lose weight, support your digestions, is great.
I just know she sells a course. Introducing Layla's 30 days to losing 10 pounds. $100. Consulting from Layla for an hour. $300. Consulting for a custom week course. $10,000 for a week. Like, holy shit.
For your skin.
So what's the secret ingredient?
That shit is literally jello.
Gelatin. Yep, just like the primary ingredient in your kid's favorite dessert. And here's how it's supposed to work.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure I know how they're going to explain it. They're talking about filler calories. Like, y'all, when you're in a calorie deficit, the goal is just to have stuff fill your stomach so it doesn't feel empty. So, like, that's why it's good to eat, like fucking protein shit. Because, like, it will fill you up for a while, or eat, like, big salads and shit. It'll fill up your stomach and you won't feel as hungry. But you can do that with so much shit. It doesn't have to be gelatin only. Lettuce, like a bunch of different stuff.
You mix a spoonful of gelatin into warm water, drink it down 15 to 30 minutes before a meal. And then the gelatin thickens into a gel in your stomach, taking up space and signaling your brain that you're starting to get full. But does it really work?
Y'all, by the way, this literally happens if you just have protein. Protein activates your GLP-1. When you activate your GLP-1, over time, you don't feel as hungry. That's me now. That's the reason why, bro, hey, whenever y'all troll me and I'm having my protein shake, nigga, there's a reason why, bro. I have that shit and I'm not hungry for the whole night. Gang, that shit is overpowered. That's all you need.
Gelatin can fit into a healthy diet, but it certainly should not replace balanced meals. It shouldn't replace fiber, fruits, vegetables, and other protein sources that may actually help you feel full longer. It may be a quick fix, but it is not a magic bullet for weight loss.
As for that comparison to GLP-1s like Ozempic, experts say not so fast.
Gelatin is mostly a protein. It can help you feel fuller for a short period of time, whereas GLP-1s really work on a hormonal level. These are two entirely different things.
Hear me out, y'all. You know how you stop morbid obeseness or obeseness in America? I saw somebody suggest this. They said everybody that's healthy gets an Ozempic pen, right? A gun, and you basically not the gun doesn't hurt you. It just has the Ozempic pin in it. And you basically look at an obese person, and if you see they haven't been pinned, you go and it shoots the Ozempic at them. That's how, hey, that would solve obesity though, bro. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, bro? 911, what's your emergency?
Things.
So the verdict is it's an inexpensive way to maybe eat a little less, but doctors say that
It's just doing too much.
there are downsides and don't expect it to do a prescription's job. Guys, I don't know about you, but I used to eat gelatin to make my fingernails grow longer when I was a teenager, so everything old is new again.
Nah, y'all tripping, bro. I don't know what she's talking about. In the night, I hear him talk. Go to Over 100 games are being removed from the PlayStation Store as Sony cracks down on shovelware. Studio Affil Games has had all their titles removed from the platform as a result. What is shovelware? What does that mean? Wait, what is that? Y'all know what that is? I don't know what that is. Oh, slob. Oh, AI slob? Okay, W then. Is that a W? I don't know. I can just search it up. Phil Games. And this is it? This is AI? This doesn't look AI. I don't know. I can't tell. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What is that? What the hell? Bro, what the hell? GG's. Roblox ass games. Nah, that's weird. That's y'all type of vibes? The GTA 6 fans are paying eBay scalpers over retail price for pre-orders despite there being no shortage. Yo, when I tell you, bro, there is no solving the illiterate crisis in America. Really think of it. This game released for pre-order. It's a fucking pre-order. And people are still buying it thinking it's scalped. And it's sold out. Oh my god. This doesn't even happen with games. This is just a humiliation kick. No, I swear they just want to like profit. They just want these people to make money and profit. The only people I can think this makes sense for maybe is like people where the game is like banned in their country, which I think it's only one country that said they banned it. And it's like a fucking, the country has like less than 10 million, like barely anybody lives in it. And I don't even know if they live in like actual modern infrastructure. It's like old and ass, and it's like Tajikistan, yeah, that shit, like $100. Is it at least the Ultimate Edition? No, it's the standard. Oh my god, you idiots. Son, a lot of countries did ban GTA 5. Let me search up what countries ban GTA 6. What countries ban GTA 6? Let's see. Tajikistan, Russia, and potentially several countries across the Gulf region, such as Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and Oman, as well as China bans everything, so it makes sense. Damn, bro, yo, the Chinese kids ain't gonna have GTA 6 though. That's tough. The Russian kids are definitely gonna have it. They're just gonna bootleg it though. Like they're definitely gonna download it illegally. The game will not be officially sold. This is primarily due to Rockstar Games' parent company, Take-Two Interactive, suspending all official sales and operations in the region following the 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Yeah, so they're definitely just gonna pirate it in Russia. Like it's not like they don't want it. Like the kids don't want it there, or the people don't want it, but they won't be able to play online though. That would kind of suck for them. Qatar probably banned it because of the gay strip clubs. I think they just banned it because strip clubs don't even gotta be the gay ones, bro. Like all these, this is all like those really strict Middle Eastern countries. Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, and Oman. Like, fucking, I'm waiting for Afghanistan to pop up next. Afghanistan is gonna come out. They're gonna be like, "We're banning GTA 6 due to degeneracy." And we're gonna be like, "Yeah, nigga, we knew you was gonna ban it. We knew you were gonna ban it." Like, nobody cares, bro. We still playing it, gang. We're banning it due to the degeneracy. Meanwhile, they don't let their fucking women talk, bro, in Afghanistan. I actually feel so bad for the women in Afghanistan, dude. They literally, bro, the Taliban banned women's voices. What the fuck? How does that make any sense? Dude, you literally cannot talk. Like, that is fucking absurd, bro. Preach Trump banning GTA 6 upon seeing slight criticism on MAGA Republicans. Nah, that would just be dumb, bro. That would be, he doesn't even have the authority, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The one way to make the youth vote against them would be to fucking ban GTA 6. That would literally be the one time to make the youth actually vote for once. They'd be like, oh, hell no. You actually banned No, you know the crazy thing is? Y'all know, like, bro, Trump is one of those niggas that is like, oh yeah, games. The games is what's making the kids violent. It's possible. There was like an interview he did like years ago, and he was like saying, yeah, these violent games are supposed to make kids crazy. He's one of them niggas, bro. Hold up. I don't think he said it as of recent, but this is like his first presidency. He used to say it a lot. Yeah, he's waging war against gamers, guys. What do we do?
We must stop the glorification of violence in our society. This includes the gruesome and grisly video games that are now commonplace.
Leave our games alone!
It is too easy today for troubled youth to surround themselves with a culture that celebrates violence. We must stop or substantially reduce this, and it has to begin immediately.
Ironic coming from him.
Stop the glorification of violence in our
society. If his ass bans GTA 6, fries. He won't happen, bro. We won't let it happen. All right? Can't play because I don't want to shoot cops ass response. Fucking Elon's ass response. Like, man. We ride if you bans GTA 6. No, dead ass. That would be the one time I'd be like, you know what, bro? Riots is valid. You ban GTA 6? Riots is valid in that moment. We're not letting that happen, bro. We waited too long for this shit. We sacrificed too much. This is going to be for those people that didn't get to play GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it for them as well. We are GTA 6 facts. All right? Them doing this to GTA 6, this is our Charlie Kirk. The world's Charlie Kirk. For our fallen soldiers. Alright, what else? I think that's the majority of it. Alright, let's get to the Reddit because it's probably going to be long. Alright, oh, check DMs. I forgot. Hold up. Let me see this. Okay, this looks crazy. That looks fun. Yo, who is sweating? Yo, this dude is sweating bullets. This looks more fun than Ye's. Yo, Technic, just stop talking, gang. Just stop talking. Yeah, that look cool though. Two different genres, and it's not even the same genres. Like, he's right though. All right, then fuck the concert, nigga. That shit look ass. See, I was trying to be nice. Now it's fuck that concert and fuck your experience, bro. Fuck you, nigga. See, this is what happens when I'm nice, bro. I will no longer play nice. Oh my god, Too Slimy paid homage to MJ. No way. This is so tough. Yo. Oh my god. We all going to that Too Slimy MJ tribute concert. Yo, I saw it, like, I literally randomly saw this on my TikTok FYP. Like, they were doing a tribute concert in the UK for MJ. Like, mad people came up dressed up and shit. Like, it looked cool. You aren't MJ? Who knows? Who knows, y'all? Yeah, they did this in London today. Yo, this shit look cool though. Oh, I think it was for his birthday. Never mind. I thought it was. Or maybe the day he died. Yeah, June 25th. Damn, bro. 2 days ago, it would have been 17 years. Crazy, man. Yo, if I got to see an MJ concert in my life, I would cry. I would fucking cry. You said check DMs, I didn't get anything. Look at this shit. This is so wholesome. Yeah, but Caleb was asking me, he was like, yo, would you go to like an MJ? Like sometimes people do like their own tributes or have like some shit like this. I said, fuck no, nigga. I said, I'm sorry, fuck no. Nigga, who is this, bro? This is not MJ. This is MK. Kim K? Man. Is that Travis? I don't know. He actually looks a lot like him, though. I will say that. Never mind. I seen a close-up. Never mind. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yeah, I was wrong, gang. Oof. That's rough looking MJ. Late stage Michael. Oh, you are not actually singing, bro. At least just lip sync.
Absolutely not.
Oh shit, they got the Jackson 5. Y'all, it's the Braxton 5. The Capson 5. Why? Say why? Tell him that is human nature. Why? Oh my god, man. Tell him no. Okay, let me see this shit from Sario. What is this, bro? What the fuck? Oh, I didn't even see the angle. Oh my. Wait, that's actually W aim. I'm not gonna lie, that is amazing aim. Yo, W aim. Yo. Did the fucking nuke go off? Headshot. He does that at every time in his concerts. I did not know that. Damn. Man, this music sucks. Damn, bro. You not rocking with it? I mean, I don't listen to that type of music, but I feel like I could vibe at a concert like that. I think that's an important thing, bro. I don't like people when they go to a concert and they don't vibe. Like, low-key, even at the Ye concert, bro, some people kind of just either were, like, sitting or not really doing nothing, just recording. It's like, bro, like, just dance, bro. Like, bop your head. Do some shit, bro. Why you just sitting there doing nothing, nigga? Like, what the fuck, bro? Yo, ass should just put in your headphones, bro, and go listen to a playlist then. At that point. I mean, I've been to one of those type of EDM whatever things. Like, I forgot where. But it was just one time, and it was fine. I was vibing, you know. They're LARPers. Like, what are you doing, bro? It could be that, yeah. Some people could just be coming just because their friends are going or something. Okay. Make sure I join the Reddit, exclamation point Reddit if you post on my property and loves this tier was. I check Reddit every stream. Goal. Almost at 16K. We're trying to hit 16K. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Most normal TommyNFG stream moments. How much you want to bet a lot of these moments are fake? All right, let's go ahead and go break down these thumbnails real quick. I'm sorry, yo. LARP stream. That was not the name of the stream, by the way. That was not the name of the stream. I showed the watch for a second. I was showing my watches. Random Roblox games. I guess I stuck out my tongue here. Maybe that's true. Who cares? Reddit and React stream. I don't know. I never stuck my tongue out to fucking Technic's body pillow. I never did that. I did not say this car was fine shit. This is low-key defamation. I should sue you, Sario, for even doing that. Grown man drooling. I probably did drool there. That might not be a lie. Goons leaked. And then you go ahead and put a picture of morgue pie with their feet out. When I specifically said this shit is disgusting. order 2 more, by the way. Yo, why did I give Technic money for his birthday? Like, yeah, I think it's time for me to. I gotta stop being nice to the mods, bro. Like, what am I doing, gang? What the fuck am I doing, dude? That money could have gone to a charity for real. Yeah, for all the money I'm thinking of giving to the mods as a gift, I'm gonna give it to a charity. Just name the charity and I'll donate it to match it. Still owe us GTA 6? Oh, you what? Oh, you what? I don't owe y'all shit. All right. You gave money to Technic. What did you expect? Yes, you do. Yeah, the crazy thing is, I actually don't even know how to give it. I feel like the only way I would have to, like, y'all gonna have to get the physical version. All right, because I'm not giving niggas my card. To order my card, bro. Yeah, y'all getting that off of Amazon. No cap. But when does it even come? It said, oh, Thursday, November 19th. When is the game release? Doesn't it release that day? Yeah, it does release that day. Or I guess I'd have to get a gift card, huh? There's no physical, where there is, it's just in the box. We'll discuss after stream. Yo, why did you say it like that? Yo, why'd you say it like this in an interrogation? I don't know why that was so funny to me. Crime deal. Holy shit. I'm not even gonna break down all these thumbnails. But you know what, bro? The thumbnails are kind of working. Because these VODs, like, the VODs are slowly getting more and more views for some reason. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how the fuck this is working. This shit might start averaging like 1K views. Bro, then Saga was going to be making money off of me. Wait, Saga, are you going to monetize this shit and make money off of me? Yeah, nigga, I need a 90% cut. I need a 90% cut, bro. Give me my cut, no cap. Don't. Holy fucking shit. What's the most viewed thing here? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Bro, I can't believe you re-uploaded this. This old ass video
may ruin my chance of ever getting sponsored. But hey man, fuck it. Someone had to say it. Dear brands, you are not funny. Please stop trying to
Prime Tommy. This shit is terrible, y'all.
My generation.
Actual fries.
And let me get into
this video was ass too. I did literally because it wasn't even edited. Old me.
This is what I'm talking about. And I just want to say this video is not about sponsored posts.
Good God, man. This video isn't about sponsored posts. So do y'all want me to keep talking like that? I'm gonna talk like that. Alright, chat, let's keep going. Yeah, so talk like MJ. Alright, chat, let's find the next post. Bro was born in a Jim Crow era actor. Wait, what the fuck is this post? Blackface ass dog. I've heard enough. Rest of dog. That's some unfortunate genetics. It's supposed to be a Dalmatian. Wait, what is this? Dalmatians don't look like that. Bro. What the fuck is it? That isn't a Dalmatian. Wait, what is it then? Might be AI. Nah, it's not. Bro, y'all don't know about the Adolf cat? There's some pets that have like some strange looks. I'm not even trolling, bro. I'm so dead ass, y'all. Yo, I'm so dead ass. This cat. Look, it's just a cat, alright? It's dead ass just a cat. Twitch, chill out, chill out. I just want to let them know that. This is not edited, I swear. This is how the cat looks like. Yo, it's just the cat, bro. This is actually how the cat looks like. Like, there's cats like this. Adolfo Kittler. Fucking Kittler is crazy, bro. Cattle. You know damn well somebody got this cat, bro, for that reason too, bro. Oh my god, like look at these. There's so many of them. Bro, there's so many of them. Good God. Argentina might get a penalty. Argentina without Messi. Where's it at? Wait, what's the score? Oh yeah, they already scored. Yeah, it's already over. It's already over, I ain't gonna lie. It's already over. Jordan, we are sorry for your loss. All right, you didn't stand a chance. Made a TommyNFG tier list for ranking all the jokes we poke fun of him for. Here's my list. List on commands. Fat jokes always on top, brother. Fat jokes are so fucking lame at this point. Now, when I tell y'all, bro, I'm about to just start not acknowledging them. It's not funny. And it's just because, like, it's like Queso with the fat jokes. Like, when Queso first started the fat jokes, it was funny, but then eventually it just became, like, that was his whole thing, and then, like, it became unfunny. Like, the jokes are not funny. Nigga, I'm literally, like, bro, I'm not even fucking fat. Like, what are you talking about? F you mean fat jokes are the best. Let me zoom in on these. I can barely see it. Chop Tommy jokes. Tommy being sped. Tommy glazing Japan. This shit is over. Bro, all these jokes are so overplayed. Especially the Japan one. This gotta be the most overplayed shit of all time. It's like, it's so raps. You know what it's like? It's like Joe Bartolozzi in the Hills. I know, like, Joe gets mad at that shit or whatever because it's genuinely just not funny. Like, it was a meme for a little bit, and then people just ran with it and kept it. And now he just bans anybody that says it. And I can't even blame him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The sped one is not overplayed. Deadass, you be acting sped in some cases. Sorry, bro. I'm smarter than you. I guarantee I did better on my SAT than you did. How much you want to bet? Yo, you want me to get my SAT and show you? I'll get in. I'll show you. Do it. I lost the score. Tommy being old. Israeli Tommy. I can't tell what that says. What does that say? Yo, Technic, what does it say? It's blocked out. Rich? Does that say rich? Tommy Gay, Afro joke. This has got to be F tier. Literally the most unfunny shit. This is like how Joe Bart treats the Hills jokes. This is literally me with the fro. Genuinely, if you find this funny, bro, like, I don't know what to tell you. This actually, no, fuck the fat jokes. This is the worst one. This is just the worst one. Pure and simple. Tommy has no girls. Tommy reacting to ass slapstick man explaining videos. Tommy not being able to read and stuttering. Prime Tommy is better. Tommy's what? Obsession with airplane. Tommy loving mid-piece. Tommy not knowing history or geography. New hair jokes. Good God. This shit funny. Paid chatter. Gen Z Tommy vids. Tommy being political. Slop Roblox games. Okay. Not funny. Pack it up. Tommy is poor. You rank them? How would I even be able to rank my own jokes? That's literally something y'all would have to do. I can't rank the jokes because that's mine. That's jokes y'all make towards me. That doesn't make sense. And you can do it? Alright, fuck it. I'll do it then real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Let me zoom in. Paid chatter. Okay, that's still that's cool. That could be funny. I'm not mad at that. Tommy being sped. I'm not sped. I'm not sped. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold up, watch this, watch this. I'm putting funny or not funny. I'm putting funny. There's too many categories. Actually, no, just remove this one. Just to giggle. No. I'm gonna remove this. Okay. We'll just put it in meh. Tommy is poor. Meh. Israel Tommy. Oh, over. Fat jokes. Overly not funny. Prime Tommy is better. Okay, that could still be pretty funny. That's not, even though it is overdue, I can understand that joke. Tommy's obsession with airplanes. Fine, whatever. Tommy being old. Yeah, whatever. Gen Z Tommy vids. Overplayed, I ain't gonna lie. Tommy is rich. Alright, we'll leave it up. That's sometimes still funny. Tommy Glaze in Japan. Worst one. Up there in the worst ones. Tommy is gay. Not really that funny, I'm gonna be real. I'm putting it in meh. New hair jokes. I don't really care for this, but it's better than a lot of these. So I'll put it up here. Tommy has no girlfriends. Overplayed, because I get women. Tommy not knowing history or geography. Overplayed. Tommy being political. Annoying. Slob Roblox games. Meh. Chop jokes. I'll leave it up there. I don't really care. Stickman AI videos. Meh. Tommy not being able to read and stutter. Okay, it's funny sometimes. Tommy loving mid-piece. Trash. Afro jokes. Worst one. Number one of the worst ones. Number one of the worst ones. All the time. No, don't spam that. Yo. Sorry, I will take you by the... Who sent me some shit? Let me see the... Albania, do you want me to show your playlist? Or I said playlist, your tier list? I can't even see it. It's too small. It's too small. See, y'all, this sentence is pretty much... This sentence right here is a perfect example of how all the jokes have been fucking dried and swallowed up in the chat. In one sentence. Tommy, you a fat, chopped, rich, gay, friendless, dumb, Japan-loving Israel soldier. Basically, a perfect representation of how fucking robotic chat has come. Alright? Shit was not like this before. I swear, before... No, y'all. Before, niggas was coming up with creative jokes. Nowadays, you know what it's turned into? It's turned into Family Guy. The chat has turned into like a Family Guy formula. How all the jokes are just the same. The same formulaic type thing. There's no diversity in the jokes. Y'all, where are the creative insults at? We South Park. Fuck no, this chat is not South Park. Before, it used to be South Park. In the prime... Y'all talking about Prime Tommy? Let me go ahead and speak to y'all about Prime Chat. Prime Chat, the people that were in chat, they were different. They were creative. They were on the top. They could think of shit. They thought of creative insults. I would be like, damn, I can't even respond to that insult. But nowadays, it's just Tel Aviv Tommy. Hold up. As a matter of fact, hold up. Because you banned all the funny people. All the funny people. I just denied somebody from making a fucking rape joke. You want me to allow that person? I denied like five people that said the hard R. Some dude just straight up said it, by the way. Those are the funny people you're talking about? Nigga, those kick niggas, bro. That is not the funny people. Dude. People have said crazy shit. You want me to unban the fucking dudes that make predator jokes? Do you think that's funny? I miss Prime Chat. Meanwhile, this Prime Chat. This was not Prime Chat. YouTube streams don't count, like early Twitch. Yeah, he's got the bundle. I got the bundle.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yo, why did you send that, bro? Why did you send that? That was funnier than you now. Giving Tommy. I don't even remember saying that. What the fuck was I talking about there, bro? Yo, that's bad. I ain't gonna lie, that's bad. The fuck? Other than that, bro. Damn, the art used to be creative and shit. This is a fire sketch. It's a sketch, by the way. This is all. Holy fucking cooked, bro. Actual fries in that chat. Okay. Let's continue on the Reddit. Fan animation dedicated to Tommy. Mods strike against Tommy. Tommy's closeted for... Okay. See, what did I say? You know, I was literally just bringing up the jokes. What did I say? Tel Aviv Tommy. Aha. So you know what the problem is, y'all? You gotta make the jokes once it actually makes sense. When you just spam it at any moment, then it just becomes diluted. It becomes dead. That's like how memes become dead. Like people just spam it at any moment, and then it becomes dead. You need to move more strategic with the joke, or it's cooked. Chat and shitification hits hard. I don't even know what that means.
Oh, I wish our winning were a bit more certain.
Better call my friends at Halliburton.
We will pay, so we stay.
What the fuck is this? Bonnie Blue, low tier god. Who is this?
So we stay.
Rule the day. DC land. I'm sensitive, I cannot lie. I love the
Good
hug
God.
and kiss the sky.
Are they gay?
We won't say. On our way. DC land. It's good to be in DC.
This is awful.
Hooray!
With oil funds, ketchup, cute buns. That's how we got
Arby's? The only W in this video.
to DC. You twit. Each. That's how we talk in DC. Take note.
What the hell is this? I don't
Go
know.
vote.
KSI?
We'll choose who goes to DC.
I'm Dan Rather, and I approve this message. Kind of. Sort of. Not really.
It's good to be in DC.
I'm gay.
I'm gay! We tossed our medals, burned our bras.
Most guys.
I'm so lost. Kill his mom. Holy
I
shit.
go both ways in DC.
Take note, go vote.
This video literally is what Tommy was talking about last post. That's what I'm saying. All the jokes are the same, bro. We need some new
You
shit.
want me in DC?
Oh my god. Wow. The new joke is Arby's. It has been done. I would like to congratulate Mr. Fedoran Twitch on taking the absolute massive world-ending risk of looking up TommyNFG on DeviantArt. This one chatter is done for us. The work of 20 chatters perhaps 1 year from now, saving our eyes from the despicable depths that DeviantArt might have thrown this fandom down. As such, he should be recognized as one of the top chatters that has ever had the URL twitch/TommyNFG occupy. Wait, was there anything? I didn't see anything bad. Yeah, I mean, right now I just see my profile pictures. That's it. And then there's like some South Park shit or some random shit here. Is that Digital Circus? Oh, I know that shit diabolical. Yeah. Yo, wait, Fedora, was there bad stuff on here? Like, other than... By the way, that person that drew you in panties and shit got banned later on for protecting a murderer. I'm not even surprised. No, there was, bro. Who was here with the femme jokes? Yo, there was like this one dude that did a joke and made me femme. And then this one dude got obsessed with like drawing me femme, bro. It was so fucking weird. And I remember he had to get fucking banned. Dude, that was insane work. Like, that dude is a weirdo. It's like the first time it's like, ah, ha, ha, funny. Second time it's like, ah, ha. Third time it's like, oh, okay. And then fourth time it's like, holy fuck. Yeah, this dude is a creep. What is this? So this?
Support them immigrants! Yeah! Keep them boys legal!
Yeah! Totally out of context. Wait, AI is getting crazy.
Tactical nuke incoming!
AI is getting diabolical, man. Your fault, by the way. Yo, sorry, yo, ain't this your favorite song?
Yeah. This bad boy, baby. Yeah. Come on. Neptunes. Come on. Just, and we won't stop.
Alright, let me stop. Just try calling me technic pedos for making porn jokes, by the way, because there was minors in chat. I don't even know who this person was y'all are talking about. They sound awful. Oh my god. Pray for bro. Bro pre-ordered GTA 6 and the bank instantly called him up. No. Yo, you know what's crazy? There's probably people that got GTA 6 that got Klarna for it. Like they gotta do GTA 6 in payments. Let me know.
Oh shit. Woo! It worked. Wait, how did it work? Wait, hold up a second. That wasn't supposed to work. All jokes aside, I don't have 90 pounds in my card. Oh my...
They just take you in debt. That's it.
Oh my god. Oh my...
Bro, they just take overdrive. He's probably in overdrive.
That makes me feel sick. I got 1 pound? I got 1 pound and 76. How the fuck? I ain't even gonna be able
that's my bank account.
to buy a Lucasade, bro.
Dear God.
1 pound 76.
Yeah, don't ever ask me for something, bro, because that's really that's my bank account every day.
They at least fucking round it up. What the fuck are you laughing at, bro? Would you really be laughing if this was you?
Yeah.
We got GTA 6 though, bitch.
What the fuck?
Ultimate.
Yeah, Brody on some crack. And bro pre-order so he can starve this week and not the week it comes out. Nah, there's probably the brokest dude out there, you know, like saving up to get like everything at GTA 6, but then they're neglecting like their child support or some shit. Yo, oh my god, y'all. Speaking of child support, dude, I swear fucking Florida's a GTA server. So, yo, I forgot to talk about it. When me and Rye were at the B&B yesterday, right? We went to a 7-Eleven. It was like a 6-minute walk. And the walk was just so crazy. So you walk in and then you see like the first thing I see is like the back of some dude's car with like some fucking MAGA stickers, this and that. I'm like, all right, whatever. Like this shit already seemed like a GTA server when I walk in. The whole area is just like fucking dingy as fuck. We walk in, bro. Cap? Why would I lie about that? Yo, LaBailey does anything to protect Florida, nigga. Like, holy shit, bro. Yo, Florida ain't gonna fuck you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But, like, we walk in, and then there's this dude, like, arguing at the front desk with, like, 2 dudes at the front about some shit. He's like, it's my job! It's my job! It's my job! Or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it was. And then me and Ryan, like, we're walking, and we walk past this other dude. We just hear from, like, the side of our ears. He's like, yeah, I don't know, but child support payments is getting crazy. This is in a span of like 5 minutes, bro. I swear Florida's not a fucking real place. And then I go to get my snacks or whatever, water and shit. Then we go to the front desk. And then I didn't see it, but Rye said there was like this girl behind this dude. And this dude like knocked over some shit. And she's like, yo, you're not gonna pick it up? You're not gonna pick it up, you fucking dick? And then the dude just walks out. And then the other dude's like, hey man, I like her. Like she's real, I forgot. He said some shit. You will hate on Florida and glaze Cali and Texas. Nigga, I will hate on every state and like every state. Yo, LaBailey, why are you taking shit so personal, nigga? Holy fuck, bro. Nigga, I'll fucking, I shit on things Texas has all the fucking time, bro. I shit on Maryland, bro. Stop taking shit personal, bro. Damn, nigga. Holy fuck, bro. Yo, Florida's not gonna fuck you, gang. Who said I hate Florida, bro? Nigga, I know people that live in fucking Florida. Why would I hate? Why would I hate an entire U.S. state? I don't think there's a single entire U.S. state I hate, except maybe Oklahoma. I ain't gonna lie, or Mississippi. But like, like, what are you talking about, nigga? Stop taking shit so personal, bro. Calm down, buddy. I'm paid to fix the PR. No, bro. Relax. Damn, bro. Relax, nigga. It's not that deep. I used to think this was real as a kid. I did not enjoy living in Florida. Yeah, I can see me living there, bro. I definitely didn't like Tampa. Yo. I did not fucking like Tampa. Like, the vibes there, I think it was just too dingy, bro. It was like, and also the place, it could have been the place we got, but the place we got was ass. The place we got was fucking ass. No one does. I don't know where I could live in Florida. I mean, I wouldn't move there in general. I think it's too many natural disasters and shit. And too many bugs and alligators. I think the only place I could see me living is... Damn, could I live anywhere there? Actually, I don't know. Who lives in Florida here? Other than LaBailey. Nobody wants to hear your glaze, buddy. No one wants to hear your glaze. Orlando? That's where Glisten lives, but he said he doesn't like it. Would you rather live in Florida or Canada? You could take a 2-gauge shotgun to my forehead. I wouldn't leave the U.S. Between Canada or Florida, I would not leave the U.S. I would stay here, so I would live in Florida. Dude, bro, the bad thing about Florida is the fucking heat. And I know that's like, I know it's Texas and it's hot here, so people will be like, oh, what you talking about? Bro, the heat there is different. It's because you're next to the fucking ocean, bro. You feel the fucking ocean heat waves. Like, nigga, we literally, when me and Rye walked to the 7-Eleven, it was 6 minutes. Nigga, my back is sweaty, my nutsack is sweaty, my asshole is sweaty, my legs are sweaty in the span of a 6-minute walk. Bro, I could walk in like Austin for like 15 minutes, like somewhere in the city. It's hot and I'm not moving like that. Like, my body's not gonna stick like that. Pause. Of course you talking about that. I mean, it's the truth, bro. We did not need to know that. You did need to know that. You did. Okay, let's see this though. I used to think this was real as a kid. Me in 2013, Xbox, oh my god. It was real to me. Aura. Oh my god. Yo, it's crazy how 4 USB ports is like nothing now. Yo. I think my PC has like fucking 14 USB ports. I'm so dead ass. I added extra USB ports to my shit as well. Build in full body motion sensor. I mean, they did kind of do this with the Xbox Connect. 1 terabyte removable hard drive. Yeah, that's nothing nowadays. Wireless charging pad? That would be cool. Holy, yo. Do you know how uncomfortable this would be to use? Dead ass. This would be awful. You'd have to hold, think of it like this. You'd have to hold it like this. Like, how are you gaming like this? It's not the 90s, bro. We're not making game controllers at first. Like, we know how to make game controllers now. Make them smaller and a little bit bulky. Actual spikes. Now, you could literally kill somebody with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. You could actually, like, you take this, bro, and you fucking throw it at the wall. Dude, it's piercing through the whole wall in one throw. Speakers. Gyroscope for motion control. Yo, adjustable joystick height would be a good addition. That actually is a really good idea, but I feel like it's impractical because it would break a lot. Realistic trigger pull with recoil. Yo, imagine you in a fucking Call of Duty game. You trying to get a fucking snipe. You sitting there. You bump back, man. Dude, no, that is a horrible change. What? The PS5 does that? Yeah, but you can remove it though. Or maybe I guess with this you'd have the ability to remove it. With this song is peak. This shit is peak. This shit is peak. Mac OX ass song. Oh my god. Nuke the whole generation. Oh shit. What is this? The #2 trending song in the USA?
Song in the world. How is it bad?
How I got here, but I think I'm starting to understand. I don't belong among the angels, and maybe that's just fine with me. The things I did up there were high school, but now I'm going for my degree. Hey.
No, this cannot be #2 trending song in the United States. No. This shitty ass song is above Billie G. Nah, we got it, bro.
Your go-to show, by the way. Well, it's trending for a reason. It's just a bunch of people went to it that were fans of the show, and it's probably gonna drop off of trending the next day. Burger music. This your favorite song?
That is more popular than Billie G.
United States and Israel. Bro,
How is that possible?
What does Israel got to do with this? Did they rig this shit? They made this song? Oh my god. You know what it's giving the vibes of?
Should we critique Trevor and take notes?
Yo, this is our GOAT.
Stage presence. Here we go.
This is our GOAT. That ass. Technic IRL. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what Technic looks like. Yeah, this is him.
Come back home to play, but to your dismay, this isn't your.
Chill out. That was a while ago, bro. We ain't forgetting about this. Y'all literally forced me to do this. Y'all said, bro, Tommy, do it, bro. It would be a funny clip. Do it. Come on, bro. It's a funny.
Come back home
no, we didn't.
To play, but to your dismay, this isn't your day. For the happy fun time has begun to fade. Watch as we reanimate our corpses you abandoned and dismantled or mishandled.
Yo, do y'all think, like, if I'm on a date and shit, and then like, let's say I'm like, oh yeah, I do YouTube or whatever, this and that, and then a girl searches me up, and this is the first thing she sees, like she's gonna leave the date. Yeah, there's no way I can explain that. There's dead ass no way I can explain this. She'd run. You know, it's not the worst. All right, could be worse. Could be a worse digital footprint. It is on shorts. Okay, so there's a lot of things on shorts when you search my name. People clip my shit all the time, bro. The fuck? Don't mean nothing, man. Don't mean nothing. She'll tease you with a teaser? What the fuck does that mean? SpongeBob first commercial from 1999.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, who lives in
I didn't even know they had a commercial for it.
Absorbent and yellow and
SpongeBob SquarePants. It's something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants. From a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's SpongeBob SpongeBob SquarePants!
Hey, everybody!
Nickelodeon's newest, spongiest, SquarePantsiest Nicktoon!
Pretty cool.
I wonder how they really pushed this show, because if I was looking at this back then, I'm a parent. Like, I'm just looking at the trailer, I'm like, bro, I am not showing my kids this. And lucky that did happen. Wait, who was anybody here in a household where, like, their parents didn't let them watch SpongeBob? Bro, I see people say that all the time, and I'm like, that's crazy. Your parents didn't let you watch a fucking cartoon as a kid? Me. What? That's actually ridiculous. My mom ain't let me watch it. My mom liked it. Yeah, my mom used to, I mean, my parents, they didn't hate it, but they didn't like it. They just knew I liked it. So we're like, oh, okay, he likes it. It's a funny cartoon. Me, literally, my mom did not let me watch SpongeBob. Y'all parents lame as fuck. Nah, that shit is crazy. Because, like, what even makes you look at SpongeBob and you're like, oh, damn, I can't show my kids this.
SpongeBob SquarePants, only on the best place to turn for new tunes, your Nickelodeon.
Oh boy, now's my chance.
SpongeBob
It's crazy how different life is now. Nowadays, the SpongeBob release, it just released straight to Netflix, and the ad would be a TikTok. It would probably be like a TikTok like remix and somebody doing like a dance to the song. Brain rot to boomers. Yeah, this probably was a step towards brain rot to them when I saw this. They look so cute swimming. What the fuck? Ah! Yo, chat, what y'all doing at the middle of the night? You just see this thing running towards you. Y'all crawling on your foot in the middle of the night. Burning the house? Wait, how can it actually swim? Hey, chat, listen. If you don't subscribe to TommyNFG tonight, 20 of this will be under your bed, crawling out your windows at night. This is real. This is called the TommyNFG curse. Multiple people have been affected by this. You have been sent this to be warned. And you must send this to 3 other friends to be cured of the Tommy curse. And subscribe to me. We are not in 2017. Come on. It's true though. Hey, don't believe me. Alright, don't believe me then. Don't believe me then, bro.
Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or this spider will be under your bed tonight.
Fuck. Is the method patched? I guess it's not 2017 anymore. Funny thing is, you could tell like that's a fucking kid, bro, doing that. You got it patched? Or it got patched? Oh my god. What the? That spider is cute. The difference is crazy. All right, let's see this. Yo, that's so fucked up. Why would you post this? I don't blame her. This is the only honest gender reveal out there. I can't lie, it's gonna be my reaction if I find out I'm having a boy. So why are you even having kids? This is weird, bro. This is so fucking weird. Like, I don't understand this. People will post anything. I think, not to mention, they just abort them. Bro, if you are having a child and then you want one gender and like you don't get it and you abort that child, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna be real at that point, because if you meant to actually have that child and you literally did it just because like you didn't like the gender, that's fucking murder straight up, nigga. In that sense, right? Because you literally chose to do it because you saw the gender. You were gonna have a kid, you saw the gender, and you said, no, I'm not gonna do it. You're not, like, that's crazy. And that is wrong for men or women to do, by the way. Like, if a dude is like he sees his wife's gonna have a daughter and he's like, nah, abort that child. That's fucking, like, you're out of your mind. You shouldn't even have kids at that point. Like, I can get having a preference, right? Because a lot of times, you know, guys like to have, like, a boy or whatever. Daughters like to have, or women like to have a daughter typically. But it's just crazy, bro. If you're really acting like this from having a kid, like, that's so weird. Low tier guy, what if he had the chance? Nah, low key you, bro. Isn't murder a bit far-fetched? Bro, to me, if you're literally choosing, like, you know for a fact you're gonna have the kid. I'm not talking about different scenarios, like grape this now, whatever the fuck, like, I don't know, young couple, they don't want to have a kid, one gets pregnant, they have it. I'm talking about if you choose to have a kid and then you see the gender and you're like, no, I'm not gonna have it because that gender, and you abort it. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me. I will never get with that. Because why are you doing that? When I was born, my dad or mom loved it was a girl. I wouldn't care either way. Like, I'm gonna love my son or daughter. Like, either way, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I have a preference, to be honest, like that. Like, I genuinely don't. Like, I'm trying to think. Honestly, I would like to have a boy and a girl. I feel like that would be cool to me. Like, if I had a boy and girl, that's good to me. But if I have 2 sons or 2 daughters, like, it's cool. It is what it is. I'm gonna love them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I would be the best girl dad. All right. Social media. Oh wait, I didn't even finish the video. There's another one. It's a girl. Oh no, they caught, bro. Nah, he's not happy. Damn, bro. Yo, no. Why do people post this? I don't understand it. Literally, why are you posting this? Yo, L fucking dad, nigga. Yo, that's actually so weird, bro. Yeah, my man will not be acting like that. Instant breakup. Red flags. Immediate breakup. Man or woman, that's still weird if you act like this. Dude, imagine finding out, like, your mom or dad, like, you're, like, older, and then they're like, oh, here's your birth video or gender reveal. And then you see, like, your mom or dad fucking getting pissed because you were born. Like, fuck! Like, that would be so crazy, bro. Now, the funny thing is, y'all, though, bro, my mom told me, like, yeah, she did, like, want daughters and stuff, right? Because it's just me and my brother, 2 kids. She wanted daughters, but, like, she was like, she didn't care either way. You know what I mean? That's the mindset you're supposed to have. Like, she just wanted a daughter to, like, do, like, girly shit with her or whatever, right? But then she also has, like, what is it? Like, I guess my cousins, which would be, like, her nieces and, like, whatever. So, like, she just hangs out with them and, like, they talk about shit. Like, that's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could just always hang out with, like, different cousins and shit. Like, it's straight, bro. You don't gotta do all that. Ooh. That is hard. Not AI, right? Yo, W fucking art. I like that. Wow. That's clean. And even the hair scribble, the way you did this, nah, this clean. This clean. Well, I low-key need this with a black headband too as well. WRLAI facts. Messi about to be subbed in. Messi. I don't care, bro. Ronaldo's still the GOAT. Right, y'all? Right, y'all? Just say the word at this point. Oh, no.
I cannot stand people who text ghetto like, why are you
text ghetto?
I cannot stand people who text ghetto like, why are you
How do you text ghetto? What the fuck does that even mean?
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Bro, shut up.
Is ghetto like, nah, aight? Bro, apparently people get mad at that. You text like, aight? Like, I saw a TikTok, they were like, This girl like did a TikTok and she was like seeing words like if you respond to it. She said I bet and then something else. First off, everybody says I and bet. Everybody says that. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Dude, like, who doesn't say that, bro? You're just doing too much, gang. The hater took us. Oh my god, I can't speak. Gentrified on TikTok. Bro, every term always gets like fraud by TikTok nowadays. It's kind of the cycle, low-key. L Reader. Cat in the Hat. Oh my god. Wait, I was gonna search up Read Cat in the Hat. Why does it have 10%? Yo, L Reviews. This shit was a childhood classic. Damn. That's tough. What happened? It wasn't that bad. I loved that movie as a kid. It was creepy. Nah, he did look a little bit creepy. I thought it was funny though. When I was a kid, I wasn't scared of it. First GTA 6 trailer shows references to actual vids that happened in Florida. See, I'm telling you, bro, there's a reason why they chose like GTA 6 to be in fucking Florida, nigga. Literally off of me being there one day, nigga. This shit is a GTA lobby. I swear, bro. This shit is a GTA lobby.
Well, look who's back. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together.
Bro, I remember this. This dude sued or something. The Florida Joker, bro. He sued when the trailer came out and he said, yo, GTA 6, you better give me my royalties. Bro, shut your ass up, man. You're not getting no royalties. He really thought he was gonna get millions of dollars off of his face. It's not even his face. It's a variation of his face. Who is bro?
Being a team.
Dude. Wait, a gator was actually at a Walmart? There's no way. Dude, that is hilarious. It's so adorable. Why was a twerking woman televised? What was the news? Yeah, what were they doing? That has to be Miami for sure. Actually, I'm saying for sure. This was definitely Miami. Let's be so for real. On the top of a moving car is crazy, dude. This is how you lose your head, bro. She goes under one traffic light or one sign or whatever. It's over. All clips take place in Florida. True. Well, yeah, I've seen people talk about GTA, the franchise has only been in like 3 places, right? It's been in New York. It's been in Florida. And then was it LA? Where was the other one? What are the places? Yeah. Liberty City was New York. San Andreas, California, Nevada. Vice City, Miami. They did London. Okay, that's... Wait, what? Okay, we're not counting... GTA 6 1969. We're not counting that. We are not fucking counting that, gang. So they only did Cali, New York, and Florida. Where else would they do after this? Do y'all think it's gonna be? I feel like in international places do, like not in the U.S. Whenever GTA fucking 7 comes out, if that comes out in our lifetime. I don't know what other place they could do it. Chicago or Houston? Texas probably? Nah, I think they're due for an international game, I feel like. Because all of them take place in the US. Like, it's got to be... I don't know where it would be, though. Chicago would be good. I could see Chicago, Houston, or... I don't know. New York and modern graphics and a story would be peak. Nah, yeah, New York, if they updated it nowadays, that shit will look crazy. I feel like in GTA 6, though, they're gonna have missions in different cities. Am I tweaking y'all? Like, do y'all, I feel like they're gonna have, like, missions in, like, different countries and places that are, like, designed as well. So, we're definitely gonna be able to travel to international places there, for sure. There's no way it all just takes place in Florida. Like, you're definitely gonna be able to go to, a good example. You're probably gonna be able to go to, like, fucking, like the Dominican Republic and shit, since it's like close to Florida. I don't know about Cuba. Maybe not, but like the islands and shit near there, you'll probably be able to go there. I heard they might do Atlanta and that's it. They're not making a GTA 7. What am I saying? The series is over after this. They're gonna make a fucking $100 billion off this game and retire. So I'm gonna get these little niggas in school in front of a textbook. Good God.
What's the first thing
This is about
y'all
to be
doing in GTA 6?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm robbing a bank. I'm probably gonna steal a car. Man, y'all bugging. I'm going straight to the club. Man, I'm trying to see the new chick.
No! How do you know what the club is? We're fried as a society. We've ruined the next generation. I don't know why I'm saying we, it wasn't me. They ruined the next generation. CIA's favorite soldiers. Guys, please, bro. And you know this shit is at O-Block. Oh my God.
Go physics.
Dude, look at his face. He's talking about jiggle physics and shit. Why is this nigga wearing this? Why he low-key got better drip than some people? I ain't gonna lie. Wait, why he low-key got... Why he kind of got like a good fit on it? Hold on, he got like the fucking star jeans with the black shirt and the white under. This is actually a good fit. Why is the mic Cinnamon Toast Crunch? The box just does that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is so good, you could just talk to it. And the phone magically picks up the radio waves from the box and transmits it. Good God, bro. Yeah, these kids got to, like, y'all are not playing the game, please. CIA right now. Actually fucking sad. Dude, they're already degenerates. It's over, bro. How old do you think he is? He looks like he's probably 8. I feel like the acceptable age to probably be able to play GTA 6 for real, like being young, would be like 13. Because I feel like a lot of us for real played like... That's when I started playing like crazy games, probably. Like when I was 13. You definitely gonna see some 8-year-olds on GTA 6 for sure. Definitely. You're gonna hear like a fucking... the squeakiest squeaker of all time. Hey guys! You wanna play some... You wanna run some mini games on GTA Online? Bro been beefing for years now. What is this? Take that yam off your face.
Let's go.
Okay, look. I'm not usually the one to like promote cosmetic surgeries and this and that, but this is insane, bro. Like if I had this, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting that nose job instantaneously.
Oh boy, long time no see. What you in here eating, bud? All flats. Well, don't give a fuck what you eating, pussy ass nigga. Get that fucking yam off your face, my nigga.
Damn.
Why are you bullying? I don't even know you. Why are you even talking to me? Why are you bullying? How do you find me? Get that fucking yam off your face, nigga. Get that fuck.
He needs more than the yam off his face, bro. He needs some good cleanser, some moisturizer. I don't know what it could take. He looks like fucking... You know what he looks like if Kanye never made music, became a crackhead at 20 years old, and continued taking crack until now. That's basically what it looks like.
Get that fucking yam off your face, my nigga. Get that fucking yam off your face, my nigga. That shit look like...
Is that a Tim? He got the Tims? How do you put that on his face? Alright. Alright. Let's look at one more post. You do have a big nose. Don't make me get the MJ treatment. Y'all remember when Joseph Jackson did the MJ, right? You really want me to do... Y'all want me to get insecure and then pull up here looking like... With 50 surgeries, bro? Chill out. I got a nice nose, gang. Alright. Funny enough, somebody told me I actually have like a perfect size nose. I swear. I swear, bro. They were like, "Nah, you got like a solid nose. Like you don't." I forgot we were talking about plastic surgery. He was like, "Yeah, you don't really need none there." Yo, like I'm not lying. Paid compliment. They blind. Nah, I think it is so funny. Speaking of noses, that Clavicular got like a fucking nose job, and then now like people are saying, yeah, he lost all of his aura. He got it to help his aura, and now he lost it. If he even had any aura. But Tommy, you're so cute. That's not paid. Tommy's getting replaced? Yo, what the fuck is this?
Don't you love me?
Parker LARPs?
Don't you love me?
Oh, shit.
Nigga, this shit got 31 views. Which one of y'all posted this? Oh my god, wait, I know this dude. Wait. This dude had the name NFG. He had the name NFG LARPs and he changed it. Dude, why did you change it? What the fuck is this? He got banned? Alright, let's not give it attention then. He does hate, yeah, he hates me now. Yeah. Tommy if he goes to prison.
Yo, they done messed up with this one. They freed the demon, you heard? Big stuff. Hey, yo!
Oh yeah, I know he was definitely like at least 5 people's prison wives. At least 5 people.
Send it back!
Yo, who said that? Bro, how you gonna go there to celebrate? Send it back. Yo, speaking of dropping the soap, do y'all think Diddy's having a good time by now? How long's it been since Diddy got sentenced? He got sentenced at the start of this year, right? He definitely having a good time. He having a good time by now, for sure. I feel like Diddy got protection, though, in prison. Unironically, y'all. Because you gotta... Fuck, my headphones. You gotta think of it. Like, a lot of those people that are in jail, bro, they grew up deadass, like, listening to Diddy and shit. And seen him as, like, the GOAT. Where my headphones at? Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna touch the sky. Oh, no. I think my headphones were... Ow! Hold up. Where did I put this shit before? I forgot. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're done with the Reddit though. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching it too, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. In the night, I hear him talk. Coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so hot. Yo, do y'all mind if I skip stream tomorrow to go to that Ye show tomorrow? I'm flying out again. No, but you gotta understand though, like the vibes is just like it was immaculate. I do mind. Don't, gang. Go ahead, Tommy. Understand it. See, Fedoran actually understands because he went. You gotta understand that's like a spiritual thing. All right. 10 reacts today. All right. Oh no. Yo, we good? Stream my freeze. We might be cooked, y'all. Stream my freeze. My shit tripping. Oh, no, we're good. Hold up. Yo, this shit, OBS deadass just completely froze for a second. That actually scared me. Unpin that, bro. Holy fucking shit. I was gonna be so pissed if it froze. W time about Albania. Albania only be the mod that be sliding from Peru. Alright. Now we're good. It shouldn't be freezing. Alright, let's watch this. Everything is just sugar now. No! I love crumble cookie. Crumble cookie is amazing. I have crumble cookie every day. Alright, there's no sugar. Since when have you guys heard there's sugar in crumble cookie? They advertise that there's no sugar. And it tastes great. It's the most healthiest drink you could get out there. And if you complain about it, you're tweaking. Anyways. 0.5 grams of protein? Oh my god. No, now we gotta get it. So you telling me it's only 800 calories, but it's 0.5 grams of protein? That shit is amazing. Yo, we cutting, y'all. We cutting all summer. We locked in. Alright? Aspartame. Yo, I hate when people bring aspartame up. Like, talking about, oh, bro. Yeah, regular soda is better than diet soda or zero sugar because that one has aspartame and is linked to this, and that. Like, buddy, do you know how much fucking chemicals you have in your food, nigga? That is like linked to that type of shit? Yo, go ahead and search up every chemical behind in the ingredients box in any like frozen meal in America, nigga. That shit is fried, bro. You're gonna see at least 5 ingredients that it will say like may have been linked to cancer or some shit. Aspartame is okay, not the greatest substitute, gets the job done though. Yeah, people be saying that, but like the amount you would have to have would be like crazy for it to have an effect on you. It would be like complaining about like cyanide. Like people, you know, when you eat apples, like technically the seeds have like cyanide or some shit. It's like you have to eat a stupid amount of the seeds to even like get poisoned by it. And who's even eating that much? Like you're insane if you're eating that much. I think you just throw up or you just go to the hospital for overeating like that. I ate frozen food for my friend and got acne the next day. Yo, you know the worst shit? And yo, I pray it doesn't happen to you. Like anybody that's younger right now, if you're younger right now, like let's say below the age of 18, and you don't have acne, dude, if you get adult acne, I'm letting you know that shit is the worst thing ever. Bro, adult acne, dude, if I didn't take Accutane, y'all, do you know what I'd be looking like, bro? Do you know what the fuck I'd be? Oh my god. Do I have the picture? Or is it on Google? Nah, probably not. I think I have the favorite on my phone still. That shit was ridiculous, bro. Because adult acne hits harder. Because, like, you're in your adulthood. Like, it just, I don't know why. It just produces more. I'm 17 and barely have acne in my cook. Nah, I mean, most people in their lifetime, they either get, most of the time, acne starts to pop up when you're going through, like, puberty and shit. And then it starts to phase out as you get older. But that's most people. Like, most people don't get adult acne. Let me see if I have it. Yo, it's probably far away in the photos. Far away. Man, this shit was looking rough. Oh my god, I'm looking at my old pics, bro. I don't need to be looking at these, y'all. Right? I got some diabolical pics. Okay, here, I got one pic. I want to find the one with my full face. Where I was looking like I had a cheese pizza face, bro. That shit was ass. Okay, here. Yeah, we can show this one, I guess. But this doesn't even fully show it. Dude, like, look at my face, bro. Hold up. Focuses, bro. Do you see that shit? Gang. Like, bro, it's way worse with the close-ups. And you look even worse now. See, I know you just rage baiting, bro. I'm not even gonna say it again. Stop, bro. That made you look more handsome. You still finding that pic for real? Hey, I'll take it, shit, because I was chopped there. I was definitely chopped there, no cap. No cap. Deadass, you looked fine, and that's a compliment. I did not look fine, bro. If you think I looked fine there, like, you're deadass tweaking. You're fucking tweaking. I was ugly as shit there. Alright? I was ugly as shit. Now I look better. Now I don't say that. It's the truth, though. Alright, let's go and watch this.
Sodas in a handful of locations. I drove 4 hours to get all these.
4 hours for some diabetes. Yo, shut yo 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 yo. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Telling me to watch the video, nigga. What do you think I'm doing now? As a matter of fact, no, I was joking. Go ahead and get banished for the rest of the stream. I don't give a fuck, bro. You got 10 timeouts, nigga. You have 10 fucking timeouts. I don't care, bro. I was glazing you, though. But it's too late. Cue the chains! I need to add that sound effect. 1 second. Just now, look, no, Tommy, I called you fine. You did not call me fine. Tommy, you are handsome, dude, no matter how much we say otherwise. I don't know, Chad, what are y'all thinking? Excuses? The council of NFG, speak! He's lying. Free him. Alright, you know what? Say I'm sorry for that comment. And I'll just give you a normal timeout. I'll give you a 10-minute timeout. I won't banish you. Alright then, alright. Hope you learn your lesson. Here we go. Yup. Y'all, up for the gallows, up for the gallows. Another one. Watch this. No, where'd it go? Aw, you banned him already. Wait, you saying free, bro? Up to the gallows you go. Up to the gallows. NFG council, arise. What do we think? Hold him down. Pause. Timeout. No. What do you mean no? Let me stop. You know what? Hey, wait. Wait. He said the Kanye concert looked heavenly. You get a pass. You get a pass for that. All right. You get spared. You're spared. What is this?
Get that ass big. Get that ass big. Ejaculation machine. Notification go green. Get that ass.
Yo, let's watch the video. Holy shit. We're wasting way too much time. I'm 5 seconds into this video, by the way. And we're 8 minutes into this recording, gang. Caleb has to edit this shit. Like, dude. Oh my god.
I don't know what's been going on with the food and drinks.
Dude, that just looks sugary. Y'all, am I tripping? Like, as I get older, I just look at shit like this, and it's just like, I don't want it because it hurts my stomach. Like, I can feel the hurt on my stomach going on. I can't have these. And if I do have these, I'm gonna have it like once or twice in a month. That's it. Food looks good. Nah, bro. I can't be having shit like this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my gut gonna feel crazy, bro, after. Who remembers the cosmic brownies?
Lately, but it feels like everything has gotten sweeter and sweeter. Like, America's food regulations for what they let pass is probably as easy as finding an Asian person in Chinatown. Take a look at what goes into our food in America. The double-layered large smash burgers dunked in oil, that's like the average lunch for an American. Red 40 that's linked to cancer? Yeah, why don't we actually put that in all our candy, our drink?
But hey, now they're removing it. You know, I can give the government some credit for that. Or they're trying to, I think they said they were going to fully remove it by 2027 or 2028. Which, like, that is kind of late because every other country banned it like 30 years ago. Rare Trump, Admin W. Yeah, he can get that. He can get, and I'm gonna be real, that wasn't even him, to be honest. That was RFK Jr., but yeah.
Drinks, and might as well put that in lipstick too. Coffee that's pumped with extra sugar, extra caramel, and extra cream, that's just part of your normal. Might as well put that in lipstick too. Coffee that's pumped with extra.
What the fuck am I looking at? 25 sugar. I don't even want to know how many grams. It's got to be like a week's worth of sugar. During my university orientation, they were giving out donut burgers with bacon. Let me say, ain't nobody eat that shit. Yo, I might have eaten that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hold up. Now, you know what's crazy? I saw an ad for a donut burger here, and I was like, fuck, it looks so good. But I'm locked in. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do those. I can't do those. I never had one, y'all. The problem is I never had one. I was just gonna get it to try it. All right? That's it. People said it tasted like hella good. That's the thing.
Extra sugar, extra caramel, and extra cream, that's just part of your normal breakfast. The unhealthiness of all these sugary drinks has gotten so bad where it's become like a normal thing, and almost every restaurant has their own signature sweet drink. Like when you look at a coffee menu.
And you know what I noticed? And like, bro, the problem with America is not all of the food's calories, like, it's not a common thing for like restaurants to list the calories. Like it's become a little bit more better, but when you go to like different places, dude, every place has like the macros, the calories, this and that. They'll have a breakdown. Especially in a place like, we watched a video about South Korea. Literally every place in South Korea basically has it. But like South Korea is also like a very starved society. They're kind of like the opposite. They have the opposite problem of America. Like they don't eat anything. They're the opposite way. Tommy, how are you today? Why'd you ask me how am I today? Do I look like I'm good? No, I'm just playing. I'm strong. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Now, you're gonna get handed a list of every single drink being a different color of the rainbow. And of course, they're all at a minimum of 600 calories and 60 grams of sugar. Black coffee has died out. I haven't seen people drink black coffee in like forever. And I'm not a coffee.
Nah, people drink black coffee. I don't drink it though. But there's a lot of people that like drink black coffee. I'm pretty sure my parents do that. Like, they'll drink, sometimes they'll drink it, but that shit is too crazy to me.
Coffee drinker, I don't like the taste of coffee. Caffeine is naturally very bitter. But lately, a lot of these cold brews and espressos taste pretty good. And that's the problem. Because if it tastes good to me, that means they put in a bunch of sweeteners to mask.
Now, what I notice is, y'all, bro, with these fuck-ass coffee places, especially if you go to somewhere like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever, dude, you literally have to ask for no ice. Because they will fill that whole bitch with ice. Let's say it's a 16-ounce drink. Bro, you'll end up getting like 7 ounces of the drink. It's such a scam. Like, if you don't edit the coffee order at all, and I think it's like a thing they tell, like, I'm pretty sure the restaurants tell the people, the employees, like, yeah, if they say regular ice, just fill the whole shit up. Like, you're basically drinking ice, bro. You're drinking ice with a hint of coffee. Even with, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot. Lost my train of thought. Hold up. Oh yeah, sodas. Yeah, with sodas, if I get sodas at a place, I always put like low ice or no ice, because they do the same shit.
Out that bitter taste. Nowadays, the ingredients
dementia kicking, that might be my dementia moment. That might be.
In a normal coffee is made out of everything you would see in a dessert. And nothing's wrong with getting a dessert or satisfying your sweet tooth every now and then, but people drink coffee on the daily. And to the consumer, they don't see coffee to be the dessert, because it's just their normal morning coffee to start their day. It's not clocking to them.
It's not clocking to you.
Making drinks people actually order.
12 pumps of dark caramel. Good God.
Are we serious right now? 12 pumps of caramel syrup and 12 packs of sugar? What kind of Jabba the Hutt order is this? No wonder why America is reported to have 42%.
Hey, but listen. It went down. It went down, okay? The obesity rate deadass went down recently. I'm pretty sure. By 0.01. Let me search it up, actually. The obesity. Yes, adult obesity rates in America are showing signs of decline after decades of steady increases. While rates remain high overall, recent national health data indicates a modest downward shift. Then it says, yeah, it declined to roughly 37 to 40%, down from a peak of nearly 42 to 40%. I mean, that is, wow, 2% decrease. I mean, that's pretty fast, though. In the time it happened, what? In like ever since like fucking Ozempic came out or whatever, it's only been like 3 or 4 years. That's fast as fuck. Like, imagine like 10 years. It would be down by like 30% if they kept up the stats, but, or down to 30%, not down 30%, but down to 30%. It's because people are judging others for their weight again and Ozempic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I feel like you should still try to lose weight the natural way, no matter what. It is always better to get healthy, but I think like Ozempic is one of those things where you become reliant on it, and that's a problem. Like if you're somebody that never worked out, you just fucking stab Ozempic shots into yourself, you're gonna look fucking weird first off when you lose weight. You're gonna have no muscle, a lot of loose skin, and yes, overall it's not good. Like just take your time and actually lock in.
Of US adults being obese and 12% having diabetes. And these restaurants are in this.
What's the number?
Obese and 12%.
40 million estimated number of people with diagnosed or undiagnosed diabetes in the United States. That's 12% of the population. That is crazy.
Having diabetes. And these restaurants are in this competition to raise these percentages. McDonald's recently came out with their new line of dirty sodas, which are sodas added with a bunch of cream and sweeteners. The lineup includes Sprite Berry Blast, Strawberry Water Refresher, Dirty Dr. Pepper, Mango Pineapple, Blackberry Passion Fruit, and last but not least, the Orange Dream. And don't get fooled by the fruity names thinking they're healthy, because the Orange Dream might sound like a dream until you look at the 91 grams of sugar.
Yo, I was actually gonna get this to try it. 91 grams? Never mind. Never. I'm gonna be up all fucking for like 2 nights in a row. What the fuck, nigga? I'm so afraid of getting loose skin after I lose weight, bro. The thing is, it's unavoidable, but I mean, for you specifically, it's always gonna be better to lock in and then you have some loose skin than to just like stay that way. You know what I'm saying? And you only get like crazy loose skin if you're like 300 pounds or something like that. I don't know. But even if you are, I mean, it's always better to lose weight, to be honest. Like it's not hurting it. And I guess you could save up money in the future and like always get that fucking surgery people get or whatever. Fucking fly to Turkey and get that shit for like cheap.
Sugar it has. This single drink has enough sugar to fill in today and most of tomorrow's daily value.
Messi goal. Messi goal! Pause this for a second. Damn. Jordan made a goal though. I'm kind of surprised.
This single drink has enough sugar to fill in today and most of tomorrow's daily value. Theoretically, you should only drink half the cup today and drink the other half tomorrow. And if you want to fill up your daily value of sugar, just eat like a raisin or 2 or something. Or you could just not get the drink at all and eat another sweet thing. Because there's other options that taste better and have less sugar than the Orange Dream. You can eat 3 original Krispy Kreme donuts and still have less sugar. You can eat 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream and it still has less sugar. The Orange Dream is just not worth it to be consuming 91 grams of sugar for it. And it's crazy how this drink isn't even that bad. There's other drinks that we'll go over that's gonna wash the 91 grams of sugar. Remember the Ice Spice drink in 2023?
You thought I was feeling you?
The ingredients
I remember people were talking about this.
Had about 5% water and ice, and everything else was made to speedrun diabetes. There was a leaked recipe for the Ice Spice Munchkins drink, and it feels like I'm gaining weight just reading this, but here's how to make it. 6 pumps of cane sugar, cream, 3 pumps of coffee syrup, 3 spins of caramel drizzle, 3 swirls of—
Yo, you know the worst part about this? Kids be drinking this shit. There'd be like, there's definitely like little 11 and 12-year-old girls and whatever being like, oh my god, I'm gonna go get the Ice Spice Munchkin drink. Holy shit, bro. Just to be up all night. And their parents are like, why are you up all night? They're like, I couldn't sleep. I had to try the Munchkin drink. Oh my god. Even teenagers, well, that's a given. That's when, you know, people start actually trying caffeine and shit or drinking it a lot more. And the parents don't be reading the labels. Yeah, I mean, they don't care. Or they just don't understand it. I'm surprised because, y'all, there's a large amount of people that don't understand caffeine. Like, honestly, the average caffeine a person should have, let's say like they don't really exercise like that a day, maybe max 2 cups of coffee. You should not be having more than that, but people will have like 2 or 3 energy drinks in a day, and it's like, you're not working out, you're not doing anything, you're sitting still, bro. There is no point in you doing that. Like, if you have caffeine, I'm telling y'all, on days like y'all, yesterday, I didn't have caffeine when I went to the, when I was in Tampa and shit for the concert, because there was no point, because I wasn't working out or anything. I was well rested. I didn't need it. I literally only take caffeine when I like work out, for workout days. So I'm like actually using the energy and putting it towards something. And I still take break days, even when I'm working out, you know?
Whipped cream, and the cherry on top, donut holes. Yeah, they blended up donut holes in the drink.
So
you could make a drink out of blended uranium and it still might be healthier than that. But also, why would you want blended donuts in your drink? Donuts have the same texture as bread, so I feel like having these clumpy bits of donut holes in your drink is going to taste like baby food. Anyway, the total amount of sugar in this drink is estimated to be 130 to 150 grams of sugar.
What's the max amount of sugar you can have in a day? Hold up. What's the max amount of sugar? I think it depends on your body. Men, no more than 36 grams in a day. So you're having basically like 4x the amount your daily. In one fucking sitting, man. One drink.
Sugar, which is about 300% of your daily value. So theoretically, you should only drink a third of the cup for 3 days. But again, this isn't even the worst of it, because we have a new competitor with Crumble Cookie. Crumble Cookie is known to be a very unhealthy food spot, mainly serving their cookies. Each of their cookies easily push close to 1,000 calories with 30 grams of sugar. It does have 2 grams of protein though. Maybe it's for the gym bros who—
Bro, lock in, gang. That's all we need. That's all we need. Fucking protein! That's all you need! 5 grams! That's enough.
On a bulk. But recently, Crumble decided to step into the beverage space by launching their own version of the dirty sodas on May 4th, 2026. And it's the exact same things as the McDonald's dirty sodas, except that there's more options and of course, way more sugar.
Crumble has a new line of sodas called Dirty Sodas with over 46 flavors, if I counted correctly. Add a soda of your choice, and you have an unlimited option of—
Oh, that's— so you literally just get your own syrup? They don't mix it for you? That's kind of lame. I thought they would mix it for you.
Syrups, purees, and creams, which can top up to 186 grams of sugar, just like this Crazy Cousins ones. It has a whole can of Red Bull, some other cream, some other syrup, 840 calories, and it's equivalent to either 5 cans of Coke or 19 Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh my
Align is
God.
healthier. Yeah, I just want to put this comment here because it actually made me laugh, but Mino's not wrong. Align is probably healthier than a drink like this. Matter of fact, why does this drink even exist? I don't know how exactly it is in other countries, but doing a little bit of research, this does seem to be like an American—
This is not happening in other countries, bro.
American problem. Food in the United States in general typically has more sugar content compared to its UK and European counterparts. And this is because they have laws that either limit sugar in food and beverages or at least have a tax on them. For example, Dr. Pepper in the US has 36 grams of sugar, but in the UK, it only has 24 grams.
Like, why can't we have that? Literally, what the fuck is the point in stopping it and having more sugar here?
Dr. Pepper in the UK has a change in the ingredients with artificial sweeteners that doesn't count as sugar, but it still doesn't change the fact of how food and drinks have evolved to make everybody become a chud. In my personal life, I notice this when I go out to eat or drink. Just about a month ago, I was out with my friends at a concert. The artist performing was Charlie Puth. His music is more on the chill end and the audience was filled with a bunch of millennials, so it's pretty laid back compared to the other concerts
Why everybody got their shirts off, bro?
I went to, but it was still fun nonetheless. But by the end of the show, it was already past 11 p.m. and we were all starving. We had to walk a mile back to where we parked in the freezing cold, and all we wanted was something to eat. But nothing else was open other than food spots or bars, except for one dine-in restaurant that was close by, which was BJ's. BJ's is a restaurant that sells American—
Hey, you know what they say, you are what you eat. I never had BJ's. Is it good? Pause.
cuisines such as burgers, pasta, pizza, but they're known for their pizookies, which are warm cookie desserts added with ice cream on top. And I've seen a bunch of ads about the pizookie meal deal on social media. It comes with the entree and a pizookie for $13.
I love BJ.
So I thought it was a perfect time to try it out. And when we got there, the waiter that served us was hella chill. We came close to closing and we were gonna get the food to go since they were closing soon, but he insisted that it was still cool if we dined in. And even though the service was top tier, I'm gonna be honest, the food was fucking terrible. The pasta I got was alright, but it didn't taste fresh. And the pizookie looked good and sounded good, but I should have stuck with the basic sugar pizookie, because the cookie and ice cream is already sweet enough. But when you order the strawberry cheesecake pizookie, it's overkill. Because now you have the cookie, the ice cream, the strawberry syrup, and the whipped cream. One bite into that, I was already feeling sick. And then the waiter guy was so chill that he gave us a new Dubai chocolate pizookie on the house.
Oh, not a free. He probably did that because they were recording. I love BJ so much. Speaking of restaurants, I'm not much a fan of them. That's so gooned out. Oh my god, guys. Dubai pistachio matcha labubu cookie. Y'all remember that shit? I remember that. That was a whole thing. I didn't even know they still serve Dubai chocolate shit. Like, they really still do this?
Which again, very nice of him. But holy fucking sugar overload, bruh. My body was clocking overtime to balance out my insulin. Anyway, we gave the waiter a good rating on Google, but the meal itself was not good. And it sucks because I'm the one that suggested that spot to my friends and none of them enjoyed it either. So yeah, I'm sorry for giving you guys a bad BJ. I think it's too much to handle when you're getting BJs and it's too filling from all the sweet white cream from the ice cream. Everyone's sweet tolerance is different, so my experience with the pizookie might not be the same as yours, but people's sweet tolerance has definitely gotten inflated with all the hype desserts that's been coming out. You might not even notice how—
Man, I used to think we were gonna be the generation to be a little bit healthier and better, whatever. Turns out we're gonna have like double the numbers of shit from our parents' generation. A lot of niggas gonna have diabetes here growing up. A lot of people here are just gonna be big. It's gonna be a lot of people gonna have heart disease. No, we're just as fat. Actually, I think childhood obesity has reached like a peak. So yeah, we actually are worse. Man, couldn't be me though, bro. Hey, I'm making sure my kids is healthy from the jump. I'm not having no like big kids when they're young and shit, because that's how it starts off for real. If you don't teach them right from a young age, and like that's usually what happens. Like if you start off as a big kid, you end up being like a bigger adult. Like it doesn't really change like that. Weird thing is, I was like a really skinny kid. Then I got fat, and then I got skinny.
Numb you got towards sugar. Like if you ever tried eating chocolate with a naturally sweet fruit, you'll know what I mean. Because eating a fruit like watermelon is sweet on its own, but if you eat like ice cream or chocolate first, then take a bite out of the watermelon, it's gonna taste bland. And that's pretty much the sugar tolerance we've been slowly building more and more as products come out more sweet. Keep in mind the daily value for a 2,000 calorie per day diet is 50 grams of added sugar, and every single one of these desserts are pushing the daily limit already, which is understandable I guess since it's a dessert. But like drinks nowadays have even more sugar than these desserts. The highest sugar pizookie is the salted caramel pizookie, which has 154 grams of
Damn, that does look good though.
Sugar. But again, something like the dirty soda crumble cookie has up to 186. People can eat whatever they want, but the reality is eating unhealthy is not taking care of your body, and there's gonna be some health issues, side effects like—
Nah, I think ew, I can't look at that. Oh my god. Yo, wait, let me skip this.
Like a chud. So I hope people—
Yo, that was actually awful. Oh my god, I literally had to look away. Tommy, you gonna eat this?
Okay. Could be probably one of the biggest ice creams I've ever done.
Yeah, I would definitely be cooked.
Oh my goodness.
How many grams of sugar y'all think this is? This gotta be 1,000. Gotta be 1,000. Holy brain freeze? Oh yeah, that too. Damn, I forgot. What was I gonna say here? Fuck, I don't know.
People are more aware about the sugar they're consuming, at least when it comes to the drinks. You just get a different mental note when you're drinking sugar compared to when you're eating it. Because you could drink a can of Coke with 40 grams of sugar, and you're probably not going to feel as much compared to when you eat ice cream with 40 grams of sugar. Obviously, you can enjoy life without eating some sweets and eating some fast food either, but you need to find a right balance.
No, unironically, y'all, you know something actually like that could be good for you? If you go to the gym a lot and shit, burgers. Bro, burgers dead ass could be good, but it depends on the type you get. Like, you gotta get the right type of burgers. Like, you can't get motherfucking, like, I don't know, like Big Macs and whatever this and that. Bro, if you get like a solid, I forgot what restaurant. I think In-N-Out has like good protein on their burgers and shit. Hold up. In-N-Out. And calories. Yeah, In-N-Out has some good options you can get. Vegan burger? No. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Right? So the double is 610 calories. And it's 34 grams. Or if you get the protein style, 450 calories and 30 grams. I think the protein style is just like the lettuce wrap. Which, I don't know, it's not bad, to be honest. You have 2 of them shits, and then you good as one of your meals. That could be one of your meals.
For when it's too much and when it's straight up just not worth eating. Anyway, like and subscribe. Thank you guys if you made it this far into the video, and I will see.
It's a good video. It's a funny video. Yeah, I don't got much to say. Anyways, yeah, if you're watching the 2, make sure you join the Discord and watch the streams. Alright, our next vid. Yo, I really gotta massage my legs, bro. Yo, I need somebody to massage my legs. Pause. That's it, buddy. I just said I'm doing another vid. Why my Discord frozen? Fuck Discord. Oh! Yo, I said, yo, Discord deadass disconnected my shit. What the fuck? Yo. What up? How did this disconnect? What? Hold up, it's actually... Okay, there we go. MF spotted a cockroach. Yo, what's the best disconnect? Yo, who has the disconnect when I was like raging on a game or I got scared? I think that was probably the best one. I swear, I don't even be doing that shit on purpose. Like, it's my fucking camera. I need a new camera. This shit is fries. In the night, here I'm tired. Coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along. Please play a horror game again, Tommy. I don't know. That's been a minute since I played a horror game. When your screen froze for like 1 hour. You talking about? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know. All right, next one. Every band torture method explained. And I'm gonna teach you guys one right now. Nah, imagine. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I wouldn't last in prison. Actually, I wouldn't last in an interrogation room. Yo, if I'm in an interrogation room, as soon as they come up, they like fucking slam like, I don't know, like a finger cutter. I'm stitching on everybody. I'm like, yep, it was him, her, him. He talked to him before doing it, and then he did it and agreed with him. Man, interrogation works on me. All right. It would not take much to get information from me. It wouldn't take anything, actually. Medieval torture methods were crazy. Yo, who's going in the Brazen Bull for a minute? For $1 million? Y'all doing that? You could survive. All right. Bro, really think of it. You could survive. A minute isn't going to kill you. Come on. I would only snitch for money. Cap. What? Bro, if you're in an interrogation room and motherfucking FBI agents come in there, the cops, whatever, they put fucking torture tools. Well, they don't do that in interrogations. But let's just say an example. They put like torture tools in front of you. They say, tell me the info, you're folding. You're folding. I'm pretty sure most people fold anyways, like when that fucking happens. I'd rather die rich than die broke. Tommy, will you survive the honey and milk torture? I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when they like tie you up on a boat. They put honey on like your nutsack, and then like bugs come to your nutsack or some shit. Nah, yeah, I'm good, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good. I would lose any torture method. It would not take much to get any information out of me. I'm not a street nigga. I know sometimes I come off as like a hard dude because I come from the hood and shit. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like just relax. You're safe with me. All right? Like I'm not gonna do anything like, you know what I'm saying? I get my upbringing is real rough sometimes, you know, shit gets crazy. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna crash out. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna hurt you guys, all right? It's okay. Anyways, let's go to see this.
Hello, everybody at Trust.
Hold up.
Every banned torture method explained.
Hello, everybody at Trust.
W collab? Yo, John Kiriakou. No way, bro. What is he about to say in this shit?
Me, bro. I'm John Kiriakou, the CIA torture whistleblower.
No way. Y'all think I can get him on stream? This video discusses serious subject. Okay, yeah. Warning.
Torture is undoubtedly one of humanity's oldest and darkest pastimes. And interestingly, torture literally predates recorded history itself. Almost every civilization in almost every time period has used...
Let me turn the volume.
torture in some way, shape, or form. Although the methods of this torture and reasons for this torture vary dramatically. And it wasn't until extremely recently that torture was outright banned globally. Which brings us to the point of today's video. Although torture in the modern day is outright banned, the specifics of—
Wait, let me check something real quick, yo. They still gonna be tortured? Can I react to this? Would y'all say this is a similar video? I don't know. I think we'll talk about different shit. I didn't react to this thing exactly. Yeah, let's react to it. Fuck it. I just want to make sure. I don't like, bro, there's been 2 times I reacted to a video that was like similar. And I fucking finished recording and I was like, damn it.
Of that ban, as well as the effectiveness of that ban, are debatable. Which is why in this video, I'm going to discuss every banned and illegal torture method, starting by discussing the ancient origins of torture, and then mentioning a few notable examples in history where torture was legal, but regulated, and finishing with a laser focus
regulated torture is crazy
on every banned and illegal torture method in the modern day, as well as a few notable breaches of this modern day torture ban. Because unsurprisingly, some countries like to try to bend the rules or downright ignore the rules altogether. Let's begin. Torture's ancient origins. The ancient origins of torture come in 2 primary forms: physical evidence and recorded evidence. Let's focus on the first. Currently, the oldest physical evidence we have of humans torturing each other date all the way back to 5200 BC, roughly 7,000 years ago. This physical evidence comes in the form of a Neolithic mass grave.
I find it so crazy how they can find out things like this. Like evidence like this. And then find out like, oh, this is from torture. Like, I'm not smart enough for this shit, because if I saw this, I'd be like, damn, a bunch of people just died and like some tragedy here. Like bones. Yo, isn't it kind of weird seeing this, y'all? Like, yo, these were humans that existed, like, fucking who, like, this is our great whatever the fuck ancestors. Some people from here probably come from this lineage of like some of these people here. That's wild.
Mass grave was discovered in 2006 when archaeologists were called to a site after construction workers building a road reported finding human bones in a ditch they were digging beside the road. After doing some research, these archaeologists were able to determine that these bodies were over 7,000 years old, and these bodies likely belonged to a group of early farmers that lived in the area. Interestingly and morbidly, in this 7-meter-long pit that was excavated by archaeologists, they were able to find the skeletons of over 26 individuals. However, the assortment of these skeletons was odd, and the conditions of these skeletons were even more odd. For starters, seemingly most of the bodies that were buried in this pit suffered substantial and peculiar damage. Many of these skeletons not only displayed fractured skulls, arrow injuries, and signs of blunt force trauma, they also showed the deliberate destruction and mutilation of the leg bones.
I mean, the thing is, it could have been a fight though, right? Like, how do you know this is torture? They could have just been fighting some other tribe.
That archaeologists saw is extremely odd. When you couple this fact with the fact that these skeletons did not just belong to adult men, but they also belonged to men, women, and children, meaning that these weren't soldiers, these were simply civilians and farmers, it becomes obvious that these injuries weren't consistent with normal death. And the conclusion that archaeologists and researchers came to was these individuals were the victims of a deliberate torture. Now, whether or not these individuals were tortured while they were
Nah, bro, they used to be so fucked up back then. Like, gang, how the ruthlessness, and I mean, I guess we're kind of not that different, but we've gotten a little bit better with humanity. Like, there's war laws and shit. Whether countries follow it, no, they don't. Yeah, this dude's gonna have to get banned. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That was a weird chat. But I think we've gotten a little bit better with stuff, at least, like, you know. And ever since things came onto camera more, like if you're doing a war crime and shit, like I feel like a good example is like if Israel was doing what it did to Palestine, what it does, to be honest. Like if they did that like 100 years ago, it probably wouldn't get that much coverage. Like it would probably get condemned by certain countries, but like, yeah, they kind of wouldn't. Because people wouldn't know about it like that, you know? Like it was way harder, it was way easier to get propagandized because there wasn't mass media. And it was like harder to get news. Like it took like a long time to get news and shit.
alive, or they simply had their bodies mutilated after they died is debated. Although most researchers and archaeologists working on this project do generally agree that the way that these bodies were scattered in the mass grave, the condition that they were left in, and also the makeup of the individuals in this group are not consistent with any other sort of outcome other than an intentional and methodical destruction and torture of these individuals, shining a rather dark light on the final moments of these individuals as well as the time frame as a whole. This is in no way, shape, or form the first time a human has ever tortured another human, although this is simply the oldest recorded physical evidence of torture we've found so far. And while the experience these individuals likely suffered is beyond brutal, the fact their bodies are able to tell the story of their death nearly 7,000 years later is rather interesting, albeit in a rather morbid and upsetting way. But moving on from the first physical evidence of torture, let's now discuss the first recorded evidence of torture, which comes much later in history, roughly 3,000 years later, or roughly 4,000 years ago from today, in the mid to late 1770s.
Damn, what do y'all think y'all's ancestors was doing back then? Who knows, bro? Yo, I don't even know what the fuck, like, you couldn't even trace where your ancestors were for real. Because, like, everybody's lineage varies. Bro, technically, you probably could have been a complete other fucking ethnicity or race or some shit. You wouldn't fucking know. Doing whatever the Aztecs were doing. Mongolia. Yeah, bro, you was a part of Genghis Khan's kingdom.
BC.
During this your ancestors were.
The ancient city of Babylon was thriving in ancient Mesopotamia. And while there's plenty of things we could talk about in regards to the ancient Babylonians, one of the most relevant parts of their lore I want to discuss is their exceptional record keeping. Most notably, a legal text known as the Code of Hammurabi. The Code of Hammurabi is far from the first ever—
Oh my god. One Piece reference? Move chat, hold up. Yeah, that's a One Piece reference. Yo, it's the fucking, why'd I forget the name? The blocks. The poneglyphs. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, yeah, before you say, okay, hold up. Wait. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like and hear me out. This is literally the core tenet of One Piece. You tell me this does not look the same? Bro, that is like the same thing. One Piece reference.
Written record, and it actually came thousands of years after the ancient Sumerians invented the written word and record keeping as an activity. However, the Code of Hammurabi would introduce a first of its own, as it was the first ever piece of recorded text that would mention torture by name, and it did so in a legal context. The Code of Hammurabi mentions—
How the fuck did somebody even decipher this shit? Yo, genuinely somebody sat there, a scientist or whoever, looked at this and they said, I got it. Like, hello? This literally, I don't even know what's going on. Is this pictures?
Countless laws. However, the one most relevant to this video is law number 153, and this law states explicitly, quote, "If a woman bring about the death of her husband for the sake of another man, they shall impale both of them." Now, in case that wasn't already obvious enough, what that's essentially saying is that if a woman is cheating on her husband and decides to conspire with her new boyfriend to kill her husband, both the wife and the boyfriend should—
Yo, that is such a diabolical plot. What? A girl cheats and then she goes with the new guy and she's like, all right, we gotta kill my husband now. What the fuck? What if the guy didn't know? I mean, I assume it would be like they would collab and work together on the killing. It wouldn't just be like she did it solo. Then I assume she just gets murdered for killing her husband.
Be impaled for their crime. Now, while that alone is interesting enough, obviously the most interesting part is that the punishment mentioned by name was being impaled. And while yes, you could argue that being impaled is a method of execution, when you have an execution method that is so painful, so drawn out, and typically done in a public fashion to humiliate the victim as they die, I think it's hard to argue that execution doesn't also serve as a torture method. And therefore, the Code of Hammurabi made history by being the first ever recorded reference of torture. And yet, we're just getting started. Early torture regulations. Although we're about to discuss a small handful of civilizations where torture was relatively common, almost paradoxically, torture had its own code of ethics, or at least rules of conduct.
This just doesn't sound like something that makes sense. So, okay, you could do something brutal, but not too far. We got a book for torturing.
Which to me kind of suggests, even though on a societal level, torture may have been used for one reason or another, on a personal level, it appears that most people knew that torture was something that was objectively bad, at least when used out of context. Which brings us to this entire section. Now, quickly, it's worth mentioning that in these early examples of torture regulation, there aren't many cases where a specific torture method is outright banned. But don't worry, we're getting there. What we do see in these early cases of torture regulation is the outright ban of the use of torture in certain contexts and on certain groups of people. And of course, these early regulations and laws turn into what will eventually become the banning of specific torture methods and eventually the outright ban of torture altogether, which is why it's worth mentioning this brief—
Okay, but yeah, he's saying torture is banned, bro. There's a lot of countries that still do that shit. Yo, I guarantee you right now, bro, in America somewhere, CIA, FBI, or whatever, somebody's still doing that shit. Dude, they were doing it back in fucking, in the Iraq War. That was, the whole scandal. That was literally how John Kiriakou, got his career. Because he exposed that shit. And people at the time probably thought, nah, the U.S. wouldn't do torture anymore. Come on, we're not goddamn ancient beings or, those fucking Middle Eastern people or whatever the fuck they said back then. And then it came out that they did. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there is definitely still a lot of countries that do it. They just do it way more hidden.
Brief history, albeit quickly. Let's pick up exactly where we left off in ancient Babylon. Like I just mentioned in the previous section, the Code of Hammurabi, the legal code of Babylon, has the first ever recorded mention of torture, which is interesting, but it's also not that cut and dry. You see, the Code of Hammurabi suggests that Babylonian culture was simply not using torture for no apparent reason. It instead suggested that these torture methods be regulated under the guide of an eye for an eye, essentially meaning the severity of your crime should match the severity of your punishment, which lines up exactly with the example I gave earlier, where a wife and her secret boyfriend end up killing her husband. They will both suffer torture and death because they caused death on her husband, and whether or not that is moral or just is up to you to decide. However, that's how it was done at the time. And the ancient Babylonians and the Code of Hammurabi, if nothing else, prove that torture was common and literally used to enforce the law. It was also regulated to—
Yeah, but they also didn't have much. Like, they didn't have much law enforcement back then. They were moving with, like, moving with ancient tactics. And I feel like that's a good reason why, like, whenever people say, oh, this is how they did things back then, this and that, it's like, bro, we're in new times. I always be thinking that because people talk about, oh, what they did back then. Bro, what they did back then, they didn't even do before that, like 100 years ago. They changed their mindset on shit. So, like, people will say that for, like, a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's, like, political shit, motherfucking lifestyles, the way humanity moves, this and that. People are like, oh, this is how they did it through society back then. Yeah, that was fucking back then, nigga. It's not back then anymore, bro. It's modern times. Shit fucking evolves and changes.
Only be a punishment, and a fitting punishment at that. Now, whether or not these guidelines were followed even a little, if at all, is another story. However, if nothing else, there was at least a written suggestion on how torture should be used. Skipping ahead over 1,000 years from ancient Babylon to ancient Greece, we have an entirely new set of rules surrounding torture. And even though we have over 1,000 years of societal and human development and progress, it almost seems like the rules around torture took one or numerous steps backwards. In ancient Greece, there was no formal ban of torture. However, there was a general exemption of torture for all civilians. However, it's important to understand who is and isn't a civilian in ancient Greece. Civilian doesn't just mean non-member of the military. It also means non-slave and non-foreigner. And both of those groups of people weren't necessarily uncommon in ancient Greece, meaning that torture also wasn't uncommon. But it gets worse. In ancient Babylon, it was at least suggested that torture only be used as a punishment for a crime, and that the severity of the punishment be equal to the severity of the crime. However, in ancient Greece, while torture could be used as a punishment, it was also more commonly used as a method of collecting testimony. And the reason for this is because in ancient Greece, if there was an ongoing legal situation and a slave had evidence that could be helpful in this legal situation, a slave could not simply offer evidence, as slave evidence was often only admissible under duress, which, to put in simple terms, essentially means evidence from slaves was simply not to be trusted unless the information was offered during torture. So if you were a slave—
What? Yo, they're actually so fucked up. So you don't trust a slave, but you only trust them when they're getting fucking... That literally doesn't even make any sense. You see what I mean when I was talking about earlier, like, old things they did? So the person could come there, the slave or whatever, saying like, hey, yeah, I have evidence or whatever. I witnessed this person killing this person. They say, nope, we can't trust you. We gotta torture you first. People just did shit back then, bro. And then you just, oh man, that's rough.
Slave in ancient Greece, and you saw somebody kill somebody, and you wanted to go report that to whoever, your word essentially meant nothing.
Yeah, so that also incentivizes them to not report anything. Literally, like, they're just, that means the slaves are gonna sit there, they could see a crime, or the criminals will be smart, and they just do the crimes only in front of slaves. Like, if they found out somebody's a slave, they're like, okay, bet, I'm gonna do the crime. They can't say anything.
If you went to go tell them the truth, they couldn't take that at face value, and they would have to beat you and torture you until you would then say the same thing for it to then be trusted and believed. Talk about brutal. And in ancient Rome, they had a similar yet different code of conduct when it came to torture as well. For starters, Roman citizens, just like Greek citizens, were typically exempt from torture. However, in ancient Rome, there was some exceptions where if you were charged with treason, then you would essentially lose your right to not being tortured. On top of that,
Bro, didn't they just throw you in the Coliseum or some shit if you were a criminal? Like, I think that's literally what they did whenever they had the events. You, like, stole some shit for a store. They're like, all right, you got to fight this person that's like a 200-person champion. And then you walk in the stadium, they just rip you in half. They slice you in half at one go.
Like ancient Greece.
That's Rome, not Greece. Oh, shit.
Ancient Rome, slaves were also routinely tortured both for punishments and testimonies, and on top of just slaves being tortured, free people that were just poor were also tortured simply for
what the fuck?
Having a lower economic.
Yo. So you just walked around, yo, imagine that happening right now. You see a homeless dude, and everybody's just legally allowed to hit them, like, don't be homeless! Don't be fucking homeless! You fucking broke bum! Fuck you! God, you're taking up all the space on the sidewalk! Yo, like, goddamn. Get tortured for being broke? Yo, as if you don't already have it hard. Like, god damn.
In social status.
They was really pocket watching. We talk about pocket watching now, though. They were pocket watching.
Brutal as it is, Roman law did eventually progress to be a little bit more just, at least partly. In later Roman history, under the rule of certain rulers, like Augustus for example, there was laws in place that did require prior evidence to be shown before torture could be used in certain legal cases, which was at least a step in the right direction. However, what the requirements for this prior evidence were and how harshly it was scrutinized are debatable. Regardless, it was at least some sort of progress. Which leads us to our final example of ancient torture regulations. Emperor Ashoka was the ruler of the Mauryan Empire in 3rd century BC India. In India at the time, just like every other civilization, torture was common and served its purpose in society. However, interestingly, Emperor Ashoka started to see torture's role in society differently after converting to Buddhism. It's been reported that after Emperor Ashoka became a Buddhist, he began promoting something known as Dhamma, or moral law, a concept that is foundational in many Eastern religions, most notably Buddhism. With this new promotion of moral law, Emperor Ashoka would urge his officials to avoid unjust punishments, or even torture altogether, emphasizing a legal approach of mercy, nonviolence, and humane treatment of individuals. It may have took nearly 2,000 years, but we finally found another civilization that would not only offer an eye for an eye, but also notice that two wrongs don't make a right. Although, once again, this wasn't an outright...
So he was basically the one to set the pathway of, like, moral law.
Formal ban, or a rule that was hardly followed. In the Mauryan Empire, there was still plenty of torture used, however, progress was being made. And I did want to highlight these examples of torture regulation through history, as they do show...
So MFs needed to be introduced to morals. Yeah, bro, society was different back then. Dude, they didn't have... people still had empathy and stuff, I think, like us, but shit was so tribalistic. Like, you gotta think of it. People grew up, the way people grew up, they grew up in villages or cities of one place their whole life, and not being exposed to any of the world, being taught a certain religion, a certain thing. This is the way we do things. And that's why things have, like, progressed a lot in the past 100 years. Like, since the production of mass media and stuff has changed so much, like, in the world.
Glimmers of what would later become the progression of human society, and with that, new moral values and new laws, which we can finally discuss. Modern torture bans. Now I know, up until now, I haven't mentioned any specific methods of torture that have been banned.
Right.
All we've been able to discuss so
I'm gonna assume waterboarding, I think that's banned.
far is ways in which torture usage was banned, which is at least a start. But with modern torture bans, we're able to really see an acceleration of the banning of torture methods, and interestingly, the approach is more or less 0 to 100. In every civilization and time period we've discussed, essentially all forms of torture were at least somewhat viable by the government, at least in some context. However, something we see in modern times is not just the ban for certain torture methods, but the ban for torture as a whole. One of the earliest notable advocates for the banning of torture across all of Europe is a man named Cesare Beccaria. He was an Italian philosopher and criminologist, and he was very vocal about his beliefs in torture being ineffective, unjust, and downright barbaric. And while he personally had no political power and wasn't able to enact legislative change himself, his views and opinions quickly spread across both European and American colonies, truly causing individuals to question whether or not torture had a place in modern-day society. And unsurprisingly, what followed the popularity of this thought process was a wave of torture abolitions across most and eventually all of Europe. Sweden, Austria, France, and England were some of the first to ban judicial torture. However, by the late 1800s, almost every country in Europe had an official judicial torture ban in place. Now, this is where things get...
It's crazy how things spread so fast in the world.
Interesting, because seemingly the usage and subsequent banning of judicial torture was more or less of a 0 to 100 approach. It really kind of went, torture was being used, and now it's not. And the torture methods that were being used were more or less of a...
Yo, this is insane. They did this, bro. I thought that, y'all know the joke of, like, in shows or movies where, like, they throw your ass in a coffin and close it with nails? Damn, they really did that.
Side note, because, well, they were banned now, at least ideally. But that doesn't mean there's not banned methods we can discuss. Just bear with me. You see, following the huge torture ban wave across Europe in the 1800s, we find Europe and the rest of the world experience World War I and then World War II. And following World War II, we see the UN adopting something known as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And this declaration was officially adopted on December 10th, 1948. And what this declaration was...
What's good?
What's up? Appreciate the bits.
Was essentially the first global recognition and statement of fundamental human rights globally. This declaration is much longer and much more complex than I could get into in this video. However, one relevant part of this declaration is our...
Fortunately, most countries don't even follow the declaration. Yeah, like fucking Israel. Yo, Israel can literally, bro, they do anything. They don't even care about international law, bro. They literally do not give a fuck, bro. Bro, but they would have been fucking fries if America wasn't supporting. Like, they literally know and they don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be real. They literally know, like, what they're doing is against, like, the law, like, the world made after, like, World War II, and they just don't give a fuck. Like, 70% of countries don't give a fuck. Yeah, that is true to an extent. Like, I think a lot of countries have broken whatever, like, the laws at certain points in wars and shit, which does kind of suck. But, yeah. Israel and some of the Middle Eastern countries. Like,
Article 5, which states, quote, no one...
If only everybody could just follow it, man. And the problem is you can't even really... Like, how do you globally push some shit like this? Countries are just gonna do what they want. Like, even if they're like, yeah, we'll follow it most of the time, and then they're gonna do something. What are they gonna do? Like, what is this organization actually gonna do? They're gonna arrest these leaders in every country?
Shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment, making an extremely cut and dry case on what is and isn't allowed in regards to torture. And obviously, nothing is. Article 5 of this declaration essentially stated there is not any situation where torture is ever permitted. Not in wars, not in certain emergencies, and not even in national security situations. Something that we could see as subtle foreshadowing. Now, even though this initial declaration was not legally binding in 1948, it still carried a massive moral and legal influence as it was a globally recognized treaty. However, it wouldn't be long until 1984 that the UN's Convention Against Torture would officially become legally binding, more or less making torture in any place, in any context.
But then again, how do they enforce this? Okay, let's say all of the countries and the UN. How the fuck would they? You can't do anything, bro. They could have a war, do something, and then are you gonna arrest their leaders?
Any sort officially.
I don't even think they have the power to.
Banned globally. Something that most would consider a huge W for humanity and society as a whole. But now this is where things get interesting. Because even though technically there has been a global ban on torture since 1948, at least according to the UN, I'm sure many of you watching right now are putting the puzzle pieces together in your head that a lot of the torture exposed by the US government took place far after the torture bans. And while, as I mentioned, historically, torture bans have either been all torture is legal or all torture is illegal, I figured a fun way that we could highlight some specific banned torture methods would be by showcasing some of the torture methods that the United States government got exposed for using either many years or many decades after the multiple global torture bans. One of the earliest and most notable examples of torture conducted by the American government basically right after the ban was Project MKUltra. For those unfamiliar, MKUltra was essentially a secret mind control program by the CIA whose sole goal was to try to develop both a truth serum and also to see if it was possible to...
Truth serum is crazy. How did they think they were gonna make that?
Break the mind of an individual to then rebuild them as your own perfect robot. And these would both be beneficial to the United States government for military applications. As dystopian...
Bro, weren't they gonna weren't they gonna release this shit to the population? And like try to have everybody like controlled? Is that not fucking insane, nigga? Or am I wrong? They was trying to like find something to get like universally people in the... Like, bro, imagine... That's fucking insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, after that, if I heard about that, I'd never trust the government again in my life.
And disturbing as that sounds. During the duration of Project MKUltra, numerous forms of unique torture took place, with a few notable examples being dosing high levels of LSD and other psychoactive drugs to unwilling and unknown participants to simply see what would happen, electroshock therapy, sensory deprivation, prolonged hypnosis, verbal abuse, sexual abuse, and psychological...
They did sexual... Are you serious? What was the point? Wait. All of this is crazy. What were you gonna get from touching somebody? Nah, this was just the doctors, bro. This was just the doctors being all fucking disgusting timing. I was about to say lock them up, but they're definitely all dead. Fuck them niggas. Fuck these fucking degenerate pieces of shit, bro. Dude, there's literally like, I don't get anything. Verbal abuse, if they're doing like some type of mental thing, I can see them like for the project doing that. Sex, what do you get from that? They looking up at us right now?
Logical manipulation. I know I'm just giving a vague overview, but we seriously have so much ground to cover. However, if you do want more information on MKUltra, I'll link a video I made below about it. I have a whole section about MKUltra in my video about conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. Regardless, before we move on from Project MKUltra, it's important to note that many of these methods were used for prolonged amounts of time, once again with the sole goal of breaking the mind and psyche of the unwilling and unknowing participant. And while many of the methods used in MKUltra were non-physical, some of them were. However, the results were the same. The minds and mental health of the victims of the CIA's torture in MKUltra were changed forever, and many feel that justice for these injustices were never truly served. Another notable and disturbing instance of torture being illegally used by the US government happened in the Phoenix program during the Vietnam War. The Phoenix program, once again, was the product of the CIA. And the goal of this program was to act as a counterinsurgency effort in southern Vietnam. And while the reported main goal was to destroy Viet Cong infrastructure, what largely ended up happening and what ended up being exposed later in congressional hearings was a lot more disturbing than what was initially released. Some very graphic and very illegal torture methods used during the Phoenix program were the following: intense beatings with whips and hoses, rape and sexual violence, water torture, electric shocks, specifically.
What are you gonna get? You're not gonna... Bro, you're not gonna get any information out of somebody by graping. What does that even do? I mean, either way, whipping them with you're not gonna get information.
Sexual violence, water torture, electric shocks,
Like,
specifically
fuck,
electric
bro?
shocks to the genitals of the victim, intentional dog
Dude, all they had to do is just lock in and not go to the Vietnam War, and America would have the best war PR ever. Finish World War II, beat the Nazis, nigga. You was vibing, bro, getting more connections with the world and shit. Becoming the global superpower, and then you did this, bro, and then it was cooked.
attacks, inserting objects into the ears and brains of certain individuals, and much more. And while those two separate examples of the CIA and US government using extreme force and illegal torture methods is disturbing enough, we're still not done, because we are only now getting into what some would consider the worst of the offenses. You see, due to an event that happened in 2001 in New York that I can't mention because I want to pay my bills, the United States was reasonably very on edge. However, many would consider their response to this feeling of insecurity as so unreasonable, in fact, that the US government would need to rebrand torture so that they wouldn't feel like they were breaking the law. And that's exactly what they did. From 2002 until 2009, the US government knew that they wanted to extract information out of people by any means necessary. But they also knew that torture was frowned upon and illegal. And because they couldn't publicly be saying that they were torturing people, they needed to
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Right after 9/11, bro, the US was able to do so much crazy shit. Like, I'm pretty sure people say right after that, that's when they really started implementing, like, surveillance on the whole population. That's when everybody started getting spot on, bro. And then there's a lot of crazy shit, bro, to be honest. I think that was also the last time people would ever trust kind of US war. Because if you look at it, bro, I think George Bush, out of all the presidents in the 2000s, still has the highest approval rating at 90%. Did y'all know that? George Bush had a 90% approval rating right after 9/11. Because people felt like fucking patriotic. They were like, what? These terrorists attacked us? Yeah, we going to war, bro. Fuck them niggas. So a lot of people felt that way. And then they thought they were fighting something justified. And then when it came out that, damn, like, this whole shit was a lie. After that, bro, I think people just got the doomer mindset with US wars, and they were like, yeah, bro, we don't want to deal with this shit. Like, any US war that happens right now, I don't see it getting, like, high approval ratings at all. The only way is, like, I guess if another 9/11 happened, but even then, people would be, like, not trust the government in handling it, and I feel like they would, like, either attack the wrong country or do the wrong shit or kill too many civilians or this and that. It's just fraud, bro. I mean, that's hopefully, bro. Like, I don't think war is good. We shouldn't even be able to we shouldn't even be doing wars, bro. Didn't Israel know that Bin Laden, the group, was going to do 9/11 before it happened? Bro, the U.S. government knew it was going to happen. Like, parts of it, there's a lot of shit. I don't want to get into too many conspiracy theories, though. But, like, I'm pretty sure that's proven that, like, the CIA or FBI, or one of them had intelligence that Al-Qaeda or Bin Laden, or that whole group, would potentially do an attack. They just said, they said they didn't know when. But it's like, the fuck do you mean, bro? You're the CIA and FBI. Like, you're supposed to be all over the world and shit. Like, what are we talking about?
Brand it so it sounded okay. And what they came up with was something known as enhanced interrogation techniques. These techniques were more or less unmistakably torture, and that's further bolstered by the fact that these techniques were only used and demonstrated in locations known as CIA black sites. And what these black sites
Yo, just a location in the middle of the desert. That's diabolical.
were essentially secret detention centers where the CIA could keep, hold, torture, and kill prisoners and detainees without necessarily being at the immediate scrutiny of, you know, laws. CIA black sites were hidden all across the world. However, the purpose of all of them was the same: gather intelligence by any means necessary. And interestingly, even though the methods that were used were extreme, the results gathered were typically not. Now, what exactly were they doing at these black sites, you may ask? Well, let me give you a list of banned torture methods that were confirmed, or at least highly suspected of being used at these black sites. Waterboarding, which is essentially the act of simulating drowning, or in some case, literally drowning somebody. Sleep deprivation, keeping people up for nearly a week, if not more.
A week is crazy.
Stress positions, essentially keeping a prisoner in a position that is extremely uncomfortable and painful. Cramped confinement, similar to a stress position. You're not necessarily being held in a painful position, you're just simply in a location you cannot get comfortable.
This would be the worst one for me. I hate, like, small spaces.
In some cases, insects were also involved to add extra discomfort. In many cases, torture would take place on detainees who were naked for extra embarrassment and humiliation. Sensory deprivation was used, typically by putting a hood over the head of the prisoner and playing extremely loud music on repeat and keeping them in complete darkness to essentially overload or underload their senses. Exposing individuals to extreme temperatures, in most cases consistently exposing a prisoner to an ice bath or simply pouring cold water on them as they are in their cell or potentially in their stress position. Restricting food or water, or in some cases simply manipulating the diet of a prisoner, where they wouldn't eat or drink through their mouth, they would simply provide hydration and nourishment rectally, and a countless plethora of other brutal torture methods. Every torture method.
How do you even eat rectally? How do you drink How does that happen?
That I just discussed took place in the early 2000s, and were the only ones that were a part of a declassified memo from a Senate report, meaning these definitely weren't the only.
They only did this to the people that they knew was involved. No one would care. Who, like the terrorists? I mean, I think people wouldn't care as much, but still, people would be like, damn, bro, you should just, like, lock them up or, like, give them an execution sentence or some shit. I think that's most people's stance, to be honest. I mean, I know people kind of, like, I'll see people argue about the death penalty, this and that. I'm be real, I think certain niggas do need the death penalty. I'm sorry, bro. If you're a child rapist, you know what I'm saying? What else? Like, shit like that, bro, you gotta get the death penalty, gang. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not. No, bro. Or I think the family should at least get a choice. I feel like it should be the choice. Mass shooter, exactly. I think it should be the choice. The family, they should go to the family or the victims and be like, what do you want? Do you want them to get life in prison? Or do you want them to get the death penalty? And they could choose one. That makes it fair, because, man, certain niggas, bro, like, bro, you tell me right now Epstein doesn't fucking deserve the death sentence. Let's be so real. That nigga was alive, bro, and he got convicted of, like, 100 years. I'd be like, bro, just give him the death sentence, gang. We don't need him on the planet anymore. And post the photos online. We need the satisfaction of seeing that shit. It would help humanity feel better. Come on.
Torture methods that were taking place. They were simply the only ones that were declassified and admitted to. It has been reported.
Death is too merciful for some people, but, bro, the feeling you get, like, bro, the feeling of just seeing, like, somebody dead like that, like a horrible person. Like, do you know how generational the image would be? Let's say, of, like fucking Adolf, bro. If they had an image of him, like a bullet in his head. Yo, people would dead ass have that up in their homes. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably shouldn't show that around kids, yeah, but like the satisfaction you would get of seeing a horrible person like that, that's hurt hundreds of thousands of people or killed millions of people or whatever the fuck, just like gone, bro, would feel good.
that many of these torture methods resulted in the death of detainees in these covert black sites. And due to whistleblowers exposing what was going on behind closed doors, in 2009, the Enhanced Interrogation Techniques program was officially disbanded, although I'll leave it up to you to decide if you believe that fully. And in case you wanted a more informed...
They probably did get rid of it, because it would have slipped again.
Opinion on the matter, I actually got John Kiriakou himself, the ex-CIA whistleblower, to give his 2 cents on whether or not the CIA is still using these
whatever he says goes
enhanced interrogation techniques.
Hello everybody at Trust Me Bro. I'm John Kiriakou, the CIA torture whistleblower. I've been asked if the CIA continues to use the so-called enhanced interrogation techniques, even though they were formally outlawed with passage of the McCain-Feinstein Amendment in December of 2014. The truthful answer is I don't know if those techniques are still used. I hope not. They are patently illegal, besides being immoral and unethical. But we kind of just have to take the CIA's word for it.
I really appreciate that, John. But I'm curious, in your opinion, what were some of the worst methods that were used during your time in the CIA? And for these specific methods, do you still think they're being used or not?
The worst one, well, there are several that are really bad, but the generally accepted worst enhanced interrogation technique was waterboarding. Waterboarding is most likely not used by the CIA.
Yo, I remember one time, like, I put a towel over myself that was really wet, and like, bro, like it was supposed to be I think like a cold face, and bro, I damn near I basically like waterboarded myself for like 2 fucking seconds. That shit was insane. Like, gang, that you literally just cannot breathe. Like, I was just fucking sucking in like water.
Just like hypothermia is not used.
Why'd you do that? Because I was just putting a towel on my face, but I made it way too wet.
Where we used to call it the cold cell, where they strip you naked, they chain you to an eye bolt in the ceiling, and then they chill your cell to 50 degrees Fahrenheit and throw a bucket of ice water on you every hour. We killed people. We murdered people with that technique. That's not used. Sleep deprivation.
See, if I did that, bro, I would not be able to like sleep at night, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, that's why I personally think if it is like, I don't know, a bad person or whatever it is, like terrorist or some shit, bro, just give him a death penalty or whatever the fuck. Or just lock him up. Give him like 100 years.
CIA killed people with this technique as well, keeping people awake for as many as 12 days. Well, people begin to lose their minds at day 7 with no sleep. They begin to die. Their organs begin to shut down at day 9 with no sleep. 12 days without sleep, you know, you're dead. They don't do that anymore. But then there are things like stress positions, belly slaps, insult slaps across the face.
Belly slaps?
Shaking. Hey, yo. We don't know if those techniques are still used. To the best of our understanding, there are no more secret prisons that the CIA owns and runs around the world. Again, we have to take their word for it. But we do know that terrible things take place at Guantanamo and continue to take place at Guantanamo.
Wait, Guantanamo Bay still exists? Yo, I did not know that. I remember people making jokes about it growing up. Yeah, it does. Wait, where is it? 530 miles southeast of Miami. The base wait, where the fuck is it? Where is the island? Guantanamo Bay map. Why is there no good map of it? Oh my god. Dude, give me a good fucking map. Oh, that shit is in Cuba? I did not. How did they build a base in Cuba like this? That shit is all the way at the end, though. Oh, it got taken? Yo, I did not know it was in Cuba. I'm kind of surprised by that. So what do they do? So the U.S. base is just there, and then they don't try to fight it. This guy seems so chill, so his background is surprising. I think for him, he did it, and it's like it's in his past, you know, and probably got some therapy or something like that.
But you know, all we can do is trust that Congress does the right thing and trust that the CIA follows the law.
Trust Congress and the CIA. Cooked.
Hope for the best. It doesn't make me feel very warm and fuzzy. Thanks for the question. All the best.
Thank you, Mr. Kiriakou, for your time, and now let's wrap up the video. Some individuals claim that the torture committed by the United States government under the Enhanced Interrogation Act was completely justified considering the context of what was going on in the country at the time and what they were responding to. However, others claim what the United States government and CIA did was simply not justified and never is under any context. And while that's a debate for another day, if nothing else shows that wherever humans are, torture is not far away.
Now, I think, to me, I don't really care about obviously the fucking crazy terrorists or whatever that were like terrible people doing crazy shit. But I think it is also a bad look for the US as like the strongest country. You're supposed to like represent the highest values out of everybody. And then you sign a legal agreement saying like, I'm not going to torture anybody. We're not going to do this as a country. And then you fucking do it. Then like, what does that look like for other countries too that are supposed to like follow? Like, they're just going to copy you, basically.
But
because whenever the US does some shit, it's like the rest of the world or people close to them like follow pretty quickly.
In case you were curious about other torture methods that were banned, just understand this. Literally any torture method you can think of is illegal. It doesn't matter where it's done or who it's done to, any form of torture in any context, in any setting, in any place is completely forbidden globally. Although, as we know, that doesn't mean that torture can't or won't happen. But it does mean that for the first time in history, there is at least an organized effort to reduce the amount of torture happening globally, which is